They had from baseball to all them World Series.
The FBI had.
Y'all niggas think the mob run the NBA? Y'all niggas think the mob run the NBA?
Who?
They said that boy Fox threw the game, goddamn.
Yeah. I seen it. They investigating that nigga.
Yeah, say the mob gonna cut him and what's next for LA?
The mob run the NBA.
But I'm telling you, this is how I say the mob been running all.
That shit been going on for so long, especially in boxing, nigga.
Because it started.
Boxing?
It's in every sport, bro.
They've been doing that
I feel like the mob run every sport.
Any sport that you can bet on. Anything you can bet on.
They got their hands in. They don't run it.
After all these years, y'all still feel like the mob is around, bro?
Yeah.
They show you a casino.
Yeah.
They show you when they
But they have like.
And look,
show you when they
the FBI want to act like they cracked down on that shit, but they really did. Like, the niggas still out here.
So y'all saying these niggas, how can they still be around? Hold on, let me see. How the fuck can the mob still be around when, you know what I'm saying, the Black Panther and all that? We know the KKK is still around. But as y'all basically saying the mob is still around, they basically working with the government.
Let me see.
If
how the fuck are they still around
smaller
controlling this
entities
shit?
still around, what makes you think those bigger ones ain't around?
All them entities, they still exist, bro. Them still organizations. Like,
they show you a casino, they show you the movies. They show you when it went from New York to moving out west. What y'all? That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
But they show you in movies, you know, casino when they moved from New York and started moving out Vegas and stuff like that. And
The mob?
Yeah.
The mob. They the ones who funded these big ass casinos we go to. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit go back
So who the fuck run Hollywood then? They run Hollywood?
No. It's different. It's this. Let me tell you this. Let me break it down. Let me break it down. They don't run it. They don't run it.
They got their hands in to a certain degree. Well, we can control certain shit.
Yeah.
We can come to a certain player and we can come and manipulate you.
They gotta know
this game because we got $1 million on this side.
Yeah.
We can come to you and do that. Now we can't control cap salaries and where niggas get signed at, where an organization gonna be placed. But we can come to a nigga like, look, bro, your ass need to have 50 yards today, or your ass we gonna come see you later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit like
and
that.
it ain't even gotta be just the mob,
don't even gotta
bro.
be violent. Sometimes they coerce these niggas with pay. Like on this side, you gonna throw this fight.
Half them niggas
You gonna get that bag. You gonna bust it down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna throw the fight, but you still gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Bookies exist.
Niggas do shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
And that shit been going on before.
So basically, y'all saying that
in this system,
this been, bro, before that,
it's different entities all working together. Some controlling propaganda, some controlling. You know what I'm saying? The politics, some controlling the
mob.
Yeah, it's big. It's big.
In the mob.
It's
shit
big.
You asking about.
Yeah.
So, but look though, how if they got that much control? If they can control the casinos and make NBA players and NFL players throw games, but they got some type of
But they
just as much control as
you can't even get a landfill right now. The mob control that. If you wanted to get your own landfill right now, that's impossible. The only people got landfills in the United States is going out the mob. Mob.
Why is that though?
I don't know.
Why the fuck they care about the landfill so much?
It's a land thing, bro.
So y'all saying there's levels to this shit?
It's hella levels to this shit. It's been levels.
You got the Jews and the Europeans.
So who is at the top then? Who's the fuck? Jews or the mob?
Yeah, the Jews.
The Jews at the top of this shit.
But you got like you got Rockefellers. You got
all Jews.
Yeah, they do.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's what separating it.
It's families. It's like it's big it's like elite families, bro. Like the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, them folks up there, bro. Them folks got ties and all types.
We didn't even talk about elite forms like that. Those people are known to have incest. They don't even breed outside their
own family. Yeah,
they keep
We talking about the Jews? We
No, we talking about the
Richard, Rothschilds, Rockefeller. Yeah, the 13.
That's a whole different organization.
Yeah.
Real quick, I got
not
live
even nobody
pick
in
for the chat. Diamondbacks
today.
Seattle Mariners.
He talking about picks.
Cincinnati Reds. Locks.
Real shit.
And lock it in.
All incest.
Yeah, it's all incest. They don't spread their blood. They don't spread their blood. They don't.
Everything is in-house.
In-house, bro. In-house, bro.
In-grown, boy. In-house grown, bro.
But what they doing is they be, man, it's so deep, bro. Like I feel like that's why.
To the trust that's allowed when they die, to the rolls over, they go.
So when a new person is born in their family, they find somebody else in the family that
Motherfuckers go incest.
They keep this shit going.
They go incest. They try to keep their bloodline real tight.
Yeah.
Damn.
That little boy probably gonna get
That's another thing I want to talk
touched
about. Like, from other cultures, bro. Niggas try to get that shit so streamlined, they won't even fuck with you.
Khalil Ware.
That shit deep, bro. That shit run deep.
You can find that on the internet.
Yeah, that shit deep, bro. It run deep.
Another quick gem. I'm gonna drop my favorite player props.
This nigga,
My favorite player
nigga,
props.
what you is the sponsorship, nigga?
Yeah. Goddamn, Khalil Ware for Miami just got traded. That Castle dude for the Spurs. Jalen Johnson for the Hawks too. He went over damn near every game last year.
Jalen Johnson, nice.
Jalen Johnson gonna let y'all down.
One more.
Soon as y'all bet on
I
him.
think it's Jacoby Jones.
I'm telling you.
Terrence or Jacoby Jones for the Pelicans.
And my next question. Do y'all believe in space?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, in the ocean.
Why do y'all believe in space? Say, do y'all believe we went out of space?
No.
No, we didn't go. We didn't go. No, but space.
No, hold on.
Space exists.
Elaborate on what you believe about space.
So, I mean, we only can go off the data that they give us. We really don't know any of this shit. But I choose to believe that space exists. You know what I'm saying? But if it do exist in the vastness that they tell us it do, niggas not reaching the places they say they're reaching.
They not.
Because there's so many barriers to doing that, from time to fuel resource to just element in general, to not knowing how certain elements in our environment work out of space. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so much shit that you gotta do. And outside of all them tests for finding out what fuel you can use, how niggas can breathe, oh boy, can we use this oxygen tank? Can we use this? Like, it's so much shit, so many variables to fucking around out there if they say it's what it is. But outside of that, it's like, the data that they provide us with be so convoluted, gang. It's never just like no straightforward shit that we can just interpret, see, HD, read the passage on it. It's never no shit like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's never like, look, this the video of this A, B, C, D, E. Like, they never give you a breakdown where you can just break this shit down. It's always a cloudy ass picture. This from space fucking rover S-3000 from 200 meters away. Like, it's never no shit you can really comprehend. So that's another reason why I feel like niggas ain't been where they say they can be. They want to know, but they don't know as much as they portray. You know?
So you basically saying we never penetrated outer space?
I don't believe
many people died trying to get there.
They ain't had the.
Why the fuck? You think they died, V? Why the fuck they died?
I don't believe that.
From monkeys to everything they can send out there done died.
So why all them people that they showed us went up in space and came back down and shit?
Propaganda.
Bro, that's Hollywood, bro.
Propaganda.
You seen that?
So y'all so why they ain't die, V?
But that's what I'm saying. If all them motherfuckers died,
hold on, let V explain.
I don't believe no man ever touched the moon. Like far as attempted to orbit Earth, you know, within our realm, possibly. But another man touching foot on the moon, I don't believe it. I can see the little orbiting space station that we might be able to reach. That's somewhere in our gravitational pull that's orbiting and staying in place. I can see some shit like that, but us touching another planet, no, I don't. It just
barriers, bro, when you really think about it.
One of mine is.
Certain shit work.
And we do know it's a vacuum.
You know what I'm saying?
One of mine is.
Vacuum where?
It's a vacuum in outer space. We know that air does not exist. We do know that water, like all this stuff, don't exist. I mean, we've been there before. People done died. Now, we know, okay, this can't happen up there. You can't breathe up there. We know this, but we ain't got around the fact of beating it. Right? That pressure.
Yeah. But if they tell us all that information, which I do agree with, how many years do it take for you to learn how to navigate something as such? Like, you can't learn how to navigate such a thing. You know what I'm saying? You can, but it's like, it's so many barriers. That's what I'm saying. Because of the vacuum of space, the air situation, the element situation, you gonna burn regular fuel up there. You don't know. Did you burn the ethanol? What you burn?
Like what Seth said though, you got 100+ years at this shit. So y'all saying we still ain't figured this shit out?
You got shit that people that developed and expounded on that was right. You know what I'm saying? You got different type of theories and science that's been tested and proven over hundreds of years, decades. So it's very possible that you can come up with some shit. Like, okay, I touched the fire, it's hot, I got burnt. I learned from that, and I can apply that to my next shit.
100 years of testing.
100 years.
But look though, do what I'm telling you though.
I'm just that was just
No, you right. It's 100 years.
Hold on, he died, so we know we fucked up that first time with that.
But they not gonna tell us that shit, bro. Like it's gonna be some people that did that shit. And bro, if they did it, they don't want the population, they don't want the masses to know certain shit, bro. They tell us what they want us to know.
They just put out non-redacted files from the official government. This is real files. This shit is very highly possible.
Right, but research and development, bro. 100
different types.
100 years of research and development is not much as you think it is.
It is a very long time.
It's not as much as you think it is. That's short.
And then people died.
That's what I'm saying. In the terms
but think about how small it take for it to jump in technology. Think about how fast we went from disks to floppies to megabytes to supercomputers within 30 years.
That's some real shit.
So how? You know, within 120 years, we still mastering aerodynamics.
What I'm saying is the technology jump was rapid, bro. Do you know how long humanity was around before we got to that point?
Millions of years, yeah.
Millions of years. So research and development to really do some big shit like navigate space is gonna take longer than 100 years.
And it's gonna cost you a lot of lives.
Cost a lot of
They have sacrificed plenty of lives and animals and spaceships, technology and shit that they lost to come up with these theoretical things. Theoretically, if we send this dog into space at this mile per hour, this was gonna happen. Theoretically, if we send these groups of people, you know what I'm saying, this is what's gonna happen. Then they come up, they take all that and apply it, and they come up with some shit that understands to the masses.
And then you send that motherfucker out, and you was a point off, or you didn't account for this degree or something. That motherfucker send your ass out the wrong navigator. Send your ass out toward Mars.
And you learn from that next time.
It's simple shit like that. But I'm saying that one mission alone took you 30 years to develop. That one mission took us 30 years to develop.
And niggas lost. Yeah, niggas.
And we fucked that mission up. Now we gotta come back to the drawing board another 20, 40 years to get right.
And people died now that shit. People died while trying to research that shit.
Yeah.
People died and researching that shit.
At a level,
not to mention
not as far as space navigation. No, where we growing at is AI. We growing on web technology and shit like that. But we're not growing on. We're not growing on space.
Basically just to start to grow, because AI is basically new to us.
No. We ain't just starting to grow. It took a minute to get where we at, but AI is growing fast. All of this shit is growing fast. Think about it, social media, web, all this shit. Think about it. We was just in school, that shit didn't exist.
Yeah.
Think about where it is now. It's growing so rapidly. Astrology is not growing as fast as the internet. You get what I'm saying? It's growing way slower.
But it's unlisted.
Even exploration of the ocean is growing way slower than something like the internet.
Yeah.
It's going slower.
That's another question. Okay, cool. He brought me into another question.
But that's
why do y'all feel like we ain't explore the ocean?
It's pressure.
Yeah, it's too much.
Same thing.
It's too much.
NASA was exploring the
Yeah, that's what I'm
ocean.
saying. NASA was exploring the ocean.
And then they figured out they couldn't fuck with the ocean.
Yeah, it's too much.
And then they went up to the sky. My keys, baby.
So y'all saying it's too much pressure down in the ocean? All this undiscovered shit in the ocean, and that's about 70% of the world.
Crush you.
Yeah.
To get down to the
It's too much. It's too much, bro.
So how do we know how deep the fucking Mariana Trench is? And we saying
Like even submarines are crushing, bro.
Shit. How do we know these shit? That's what I don't understand.
They had a rope.
Submarines are
It
crushing,
goes
bro.
down. It counts out the echo. And it has balls or steels on those ropes. So as it keep, all the boat doing is letting the rope keep going down. Once they found a spot, you know what I'm saying, then they stop. They go over a little further. That's how they found the trench, because the trench was a little deeper. Then they send the rope. Then they send the ropes down a little further, but the rope couldn't. They sent all the rope down, but it still wasn't the bottom. So it still wasn't the bottom. So they had to get more and more rope to do the same process over and over again.
They don't know what's out there. Some people don't know
You
what's
bro
out there.
saying a rope to the. I mean, I believe you, Sleez. I 100% believe what you're saying. Cause I was wondering how the fuck they gonna end up giving us a number like that. But when you really think about it,
It's a
how
rope
the
to
fuck,
measure.
bro, that's a long ass rope, bro.
Real quick, for y'all go into the ocean.
No, I mean,
At that depth, shit stopped working because the pressure will crush that shit.
It's a rope.
So you saying can sonar reach that?
I'm not sure, but I don't think
steel
sonar
pressure
is
on
affected by pressure.
I mean, ain't no water pressure, no
How they gonna get them shots on Animal Planet and shit with an angel like angel fish?
That's a good question.
It be all the way down.
I'm
How
not
they
sure.
get that?
That ain't at them depths.
That shit be deep.
But like, for instance, if you ever on a boat,
That shit be
on a boat,
He talking about
Y'all know it's another ocean
angel
inside the
fish and
ocean.
shit ain't living in Mariana.
Yeah, sonar is through sound.
sonar through
It
sound.
bounces.
It bounces.
And they map
know
whatever.
they said
Yeah.
it's like this
But
and it
real
bounce
quick,
I can tell you
I just
right
wanted to
now,
touch on the space
If I
thing.
was a dead body,
Hold on,
put a
Sleez.
whole bunch of steel and weight on your body around the Mariana Trench. I bet money you will sink all the way down to that motherfucker.
Yeah, but I'm going
He's gonna be nothing by the time he
He's
gets
not
there.
sinking all the way down to the Mariana
You a
Trench,
press,
bro.
yeah.
I'm gonna compress.
No, you're not
You're gonna compress to
I'm gonna
nothing.
compress.
You can compress, but you would
Like the people who was taking that Titanic and tripped down and they shit.
One thing, hold on, Sleeve. One thing that fascinates me about space is that the moon is always fixed, meaning the moon don't rotate. You always see the same part of the moon is always facing us. You feel me? So if it's that amount of gravitational force holding the moon in a fixed position to where it cannot move, then I don't see how we could go out there and move amongst, you feel me? That type of magnetic pull from the earth, from the sun, like you would get, you feel me? Like I don't understand, even with thrust boosters and the greatest engine that I think we could formulate, I don't see you getting away from that type of pull. Like one, if your spaceship is metal, yeah, if your spaceship is metal.
Like Dub saying, to add on to what he's saying, like I said, that's one of the barriers. Like you have to come up with some type of energy source that can push you that fucking far. And it ain't gonna be just ethanol or just gas. Like they telling us that it's some type of burning fuel, and burning fuel ain't gonna get you that far. It's gonna have to be some type of propulsion. It gotta be some type of energy propulsion system. They not doing it.
They in Hollywood.
They ain't doing
So you
it.
telling us
They
if
ain't-
niggas really at that shit, really watching
boys-
that shit right
them boys
now,
at- them boys at Tyler Perry.
What the fuck is they using with that?
So you see
That shit propaganda.
There's stratosphere, you know,
Yeah.
there's layers. So they probably on the outer layer.
They come right
Orbit.
back.
So y'all
Right back in the water.
So y'all saying they actually going up?
Yeah,
They going up, but they ain't going to space.
Meaning you still under Earth's gravity, right? You still in that bubble.
Yeah.
But because, like I was saying, that if you look at the moon is always facing us with those same marks on the moon. It never rotates. You see what I'm saying? And then
Yeah, the moon hangs with us.
the planets cannot move. Like they orbit the sun.
No,
They cannot
the
freely
sun
move.
rotates around the
And then
earth. The moon is
anything that we
fixed.
see move out there and it's moving at
The moon is fixed, bro.
light speed, like
Either way, the earth and the sun rotate and the earth rotate. The moon don't move.
How could you?
Yeah, it do, nigga, but the no, it don't.
That would
No, it
get
don't.
out of our atmosphere, and then
The moon is fixed,
fight
man.
that gravity, and then if a little rock this big hit you, it would be like a planet hitting you. It would go straight through the whole spaceship, and you wouldn't even know.
That's
It would
'cause the
just
sun
put
moves.
because everything out in space is more dense because of the
That shit
pressure.
aligns with where the moon at.
It's minus
The sun moving, the
so many
moon don't
thousand
move.
degrees, and it's a vacuum, so that means it's damn near getting squeezed all the time. So if it's enough
So
to
it's
squeeze
that
a-
much pressure out there.
yes, if it's enough to squeeze pressure to a sun and pressure to a planet to create a planet, what we got to actually you get what I'm saying? That's gonna beat that type of pressure.
So-
The only thing that I could think of would be a propulsion device where you're using some type of.
What is the moon, Sleez?
The moon is not a planet, but it's fixed with us.
Only thing that would have gravity or that type of control or pressure would be another planet. Why? Because there's gases and there's all types of stuff that
Look what happened when we
that
left.
planet.
It was over.
But what holds the
What?
moon where it's at?
It's all that type of stuff.
The gravitational pull. They say all of this shit is
It's made out
tied
of
through
gas.
gravitational
That
pull.
bitch ain't kicking on. That motherfucker not no good.
Earth is made out of gas. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got
molten magma.
That's why you got molten magma.
Earth is made out of water and rock, nigga.
It's made out of gas.
No, it's not. This is not no gas. This is not no gas planet. This is not a gas planet, nigga. Bro, you can look up a gas planet. This is not that. This is not a gas planet. The surface of this shit is water and rock. It's not a gas planet. It never was a gas planet. This is a water and rock planet. It's not no gas planet.
That nigga,
who? Zach?
Zach said, motherfucking the Earth was basically made from goddamn a volcano.
Yeah. Yes.
Volcano.
And it's cooling. It's cooling, and it's making different. Come on, bro. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so if
you can't create that out of gases, bro.
Do y'all believe that's? Do y'all believe?
No, you can't,
do y'all
bro.
believe that lava came from the center of the Earth?
Yes, the center of the Earth is basically lava. It's basically just a hot ass core. Everything outside is just rock and water and shit that been built up over time. But the core of this shit is just burning lava. It's molten.
So why? Another question they asked. Hold on.
Solid rock or something.
Hold on, listen. Another question they asked in the comments. Hold on, Sleez. Hold on. Another question they asked. They've been asking in the comments when we talking about this. They saying if this is the core of the Earth and it's that hot, why ain't the ocean hot? Why ain't the bottom of the ocean hot?
Because it's so much water above it. If you go down to the mantles of the sea, that's some of the hottest places. It's boiling water down there. It's hot as fuck. Only certain organisms can even exist down there. It's boiling hot down there. You can see the water bubbling down there. You know what I'm saying? So it shows you at certain depths.
And another, hold on, my bad. I ain't mean to cut you off. But and another question they be asking in these comments, they saying if that's the core of the Earth, why do you find other oceans in the bottom of the ocean?
See, those different ocean structures, I can't truly explain those. Like, those be different body. I believe, me knowing certain shit about marine biology, I think those be certain bodies of water with different elements in them. You get what I'm saying? Like, my salt water, like, I got a saltwater tank and I got a freshwater tank. When I pour my salt water into fresh water, you can see it separate. It's kind of like oil and water. So I'm saying, like, if a certain body of water is rich in potassium and magnesium and salt right here, and this one is just calcium and alkaline. It's not mixing. It's like oil and water. Yeah, it's like trapped underwater. You get what I'm saying? So that's what the only thing I can think. You know what I'm saying?
So one cannot escape.
Right.
And that's why it's a bunch of them out there.
That's the only thing I can think. You know what I'm saying? Me knowing marine biology is just like you probably got certain bodies of water that's rich in this and low in this, or high in this and low in that, and it just won't mix.
You see two oceans kind of collide, but they be two different colors.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where I get that from.
And to speak on the lava shit, it's certain oceans that like got boil points, bro. Like when you walk up to that shit, the water is boiling in your face, bro. Like it's literally like that. It's literally lakes out here that like them shit's like over like
certain springs 80, and shit. Them bitches be hot.
Be like 90 degrees and shit, bro.
Steam coming off them bitches.
Yeah, bro, like, that shit exists, bro.
It just show you in certain places, and I think that the volume of water is what's gonna cool it. You feel me? Like
it's too much water.
If it's a whole Pacific Ocean sitting on top of a hot mantle, the mantle hot, but it's so much water or volume that it can't overpower it. It ain't enough land to overpower this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Down in the water, there's no sunlight to heat up the water from the top either. You know what I'm saying? When you go so far down in the water, it's like you can go 100 feet damn near down in the water and the sunlight damn near stop. You know what I'm saying? But you can't really see in front of you. So it get cooler in the water on that top. Now down toward the bottom where the mountain is with lava it's hot. That gas is coming out through the ocean, like he was just saying, bubbles and stuff. There's certain animals that only can be around. When you go around Hawaii and stuff like that, that's where a chain of volcanoes exists up under the water. You know what I'm saying? And they said it's a certain spot in like from Hawaii to Africa where you can see. This is how the earth progresses to grow itself from under the bottom of the water, because they got mountains and valleys up under the water from that spot.
That's how all this shit. This is how all this shit was formed, gang. This is what it is. Like you ever heard of the tapuis?
all around.
The Tapuis, I believe it's in South America, but it's a set of mountains, right? And it's a set of mountains, right? And the rock is smooth on each edge, right? And they say this is because this is some of the original rock that eroded back in the day, like from Earth. So they say this is some of the hardest stone you'll ever find, some of the like smoothest stone, because from the beginning of time, this shit been growing and eroding over time, higher and higher. So it's like the weirdest mountain you will ever see. But the reason why it's like that is because if some of that original rock and it eroded, it ain't like a normal mountain. You feel me? Like normal mountains, that's newer rock. This shit like really ancient. Like when you get a chance, look up the Tepui Mountains. It's the shit we talking about. It's basically the original mantles that's at the bottom of the ocean, but them bitches keep pushing up, all the way up. You know what I'm saying? And that's rare. You know what I'm saying? That's a rare thing to see. But they all flat because of that reason. It's smooth on the top, smooth on the side. Like it's weird.
If you go
Look it
under the
up.
water in that certain area, it spans around. It's a whole fucking pattern under the water, right? And that area, and it's showing you how the segments. So we got like here in California, what's it called? The vaults and stuff. Yeah. The vaults for the line for the mantles and stuff start breaking up. Fault lines and stuff.
Like the San Andreas fault line.
So where it splits, it's splitting in half. The earth is damn near splitting in half, but it keeps growing lava right there. So it's adding more sand and dirt to it. So every time you do it, the whole world is covered with those lines at the bottom of the from the ocean. It's a gas.
I mean, basically.
It built off of gas.
That leads me to my next question. Hold on. That leads me to my next question. Do y'all believe in
Earth is unique because from what we know, we the only humans got the water, the air, the atmosphere, this, that, and other.
We not fully sure of that, but from what we know.
They did say Mars.
What you was finna ask though?
Look, here's my next question. Do y'all believe, when we speaking on Earth, do y'all believe in motherfucking dragons and giants?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I think. I'll go second. You want?
I went to Humboldt County, nigga.
You out there in the trees.
Yeah, that shit, bro.
That boy in the sticks.
Bro, they got a fucking park. That shit, like, it's called Sasquatch Park or some shit. Like they got, like when you go over there, they tell you don't go over there at nighttime because they had sightings of Bigfoots and all that shit. But I was like, bro, ain't no reason for these. I was like, these niggas smoke weed, but they ain't finna just say
the niggas ain't that crazy.
Yeah, they ain't finna just have that shit. Like that shit on some like that shit spooky as hell. Like at nighttime.
Do y'all feel like a nigga ever really just
fire breathing dragon?
So
like, I ain't saying had an encounter with one, but
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. My theory on all that shit is I think that over time, bro, we done got disconnected with a lot of the fucking entities and magical shit that was going on in prior times. That's why niggas have so many stories of this shit. This shit existed. It's just like, bro, everything is watered down. You get what I'm saying? Everything. Our knowledge, our chakras, our soul, our energy, everything is watered down. These niggas really used to be seeing some shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we done got so disconnected from that shit that it's just not as prevalent. Like only certain motherfuckers is tapped in enough to even see certain shit, or you gotta be in certain regions to even see certain shit because it's not as prevalent. Like back in the day, I think all that shit existed. Dragons, magic, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, niggas was practicing that shit. Like,
look, on that point, they put it in the movie for a reason. All these movies they got about all this shit, it's a reason why they came up with that shit. So
you ever watched?
Somebody seen some shit.
Damn, what's that shit called?
It's written on caves. They got dragons written in caves. You know what I'm saying? Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
It's already been shown to exist. We see the fossils. You know
what I'm saying? Like them folks ain't crazy.
We don't know the powers a dinosaur possessed when it was on this earth. No. You know what I'm saying? We
don't know what type of creature that shit was.
All type of insects that do amazing shit here right now. You know what I'm saying? And
we don't know about it.
Around this time summertime when the air is more toxic, who's to say we didn't have a dinosaur that could breathe fucking fire? You know what I'm saying? I'm not denying it. So I
feel like a lot of shit was going on, bro.
It's in the air.
I believe a dragon or some of that sort of existed.
Okay, do y'all think they used to exist or do y'all think they still exist?
I think they used to exist.
You think they used to?
I think they extinct. I think they extinct.
Because it's a conspiracy theory going around that it's portals. No, I was it's conspiracy going around though that it's portals and that they go through the portals now.
I mean,
They still exist. They just don't exist
on this world.
it might not be in this realm. It might not exist. It might not exist in this realm.
They still exist.
They not in this realm.
Like
I don't think they exist in this realm either.
You seen that, like,
past
King
the ice
Kong
wall
movie?
type shit.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's a lot more shit that go on that niggas don't know about, bro. We not tapped in as we supposed to be.
There's cave systems that we can't get to.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? So I believe there is giants.
Before it's a dragon, I feel like it's a sea monster. Like nigga, that's what I believe it's a sea
Bro,
monster.
literally, bro, like it's so much shit in the sea that niggas don't understand. It's just like space.
So y'all believe in mermaids too?
Yeah,
hell yeah, for sure.
They found
Hell nah.
I believe in it,
Can't exist.
bruh.
They ain't made it up off their
Hold on. So
Existed at the same time, around the same
what I'm saying is, think about this, left.
Eat mermaids. The elite people eat mermaids.
Bro, that shit
Bigfoot here still to this
Bigfoot
day.
is real, man.
Yeah, that shit real. Yeah.
I'm saying when you
Ain't no big ass bear though, B.
There's an orangutan by like I know a group of them motherfuckers. They like almost 7 foot.
I'm saying they could be orangutans or some
They not here in
shit.
America.
Nah,
They can be orangutans.
It's not an orangutan. It's like a chimpanzee or something.
They said the nigga stank too,
Like
so.
6 foot.
I'm saying this shit run deep. To think that a lot of shit don't exist is crazy. Like when so much shit exists in our reality. Like think about it though. Like everything that's normalized to us exists, so it makes sense.
That's why they put
But I'm saying, think about how much shit does exist.
But how many niggas do
Like,
we know that seen this shit actually?
A lot of people speak on this shit.
I seen Bigfoot today, man.
But this
It's rare.
It's not. It's a rare. It's like
It's rare.
A rare sighting, but
It's
like
rare.
certain shit, bro. Like that we only know as much as we've been told. Like unless you seen that shit with your own 2 eyes, like nigga, I seen the Bigfoot.
So hold on.
But
So
we only know what we told.
So you believe Bigfoot exists? Do you believe that a leprechaun exists?
On God. On God.
I ain't gonna go that far.
I don't know about
What?
that.
Hold on, B. You ain't going that far.
Because why you say they see leprechaun?
Man, it's the same.
I don't know.
These are all stories that we never seen with our own eyes.
I'm gonna tell you, 39 years old, I ain't got no reason to lie. One thing I have seen is a true spirit. I seen my grandma down my mom's incorporated. I know spirits and ghosts.
Yeah, that shit real. That's real. That's real.
Another experience I experienced was with other niggas from here, Hillerdale, when we about 12, 13, we in the front of our spot playing basketball. We just hooping, nigga. Some shit we couldn't describe to this day. Flew over us dead low, quiet as can be. This shit look like some off X-Men, like with built with plates. All type of triangular shit on it. You know what I'm saying? Me and all the buddies went back to the house. We drew over something. I swear. And I was at the age where it was no more. You know, I'm like 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting pussy. I'm trying to get pussy. I don't know what's going on in the world.
And you just randomly in the hood one day.
It was like something off a movie. Nigga. We went from passing
Shit,
the ball to dribbling.
bro, you don't remember that night we was sitting out here, bro, and me and you was looking at the sky, bro, and we seen like 2 or 3 motherfucking lights, and them bitches blinked out. And we seen them bitches, bro. I sat here with the man. On God, on my son, bro. On my son, bro. The shit was blinking, bro. And I don't be on that shit. Like niggas be
Certain times
capping.
of the night, it don't supposed to happen.
It don't. Yeah.
Bro, that shit was there.
And when
But it's
we
a reason why
thought
you
it was
seen
shooting
it.
stars. We
Yeah.
thought it was shooting stars. Like, oh, you see that shooting star? Yeah.
This shit wasn't moving like
This
that.
shit gonna go back and you know.
That shit blinked out, and then it went to the other side and appeared like.
These bitches was zooming and shit.
Oh damn.
Bro, we seen that shit.
Stars
But
moving.
that's what I said.
Bruh, it was like an orange light, bro. That bit was blinking, and then that bit moved. It was over here, bro, and then we seen that bit blink out, and it popped up over here. It started blinking. We seen like 2 or 3 of them. No cap. We seen that shit, bro.
I believe y'all because
The bitch was blinking, and it wasn't no airplane, cause airplanes move in a certain. They move smooth.
They move smooth.
This shit was blinking,
Flash.
and it moved and it went over there and then it popped up and then it blinked and then it stopped blinking. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why this shit popping in and out and just moving from side to side like that? Like, it wasn't no shooting star.
Y'all think it was a motherfucking space?
I can't say what it was, but I seen it happen. I seen that bit. It was an orange light. That bit, it was bright and that bit blinked.
Biblical shit.
It went out. The bit went over there.
Yeah. They got
shit was some different shit.
TikTok, talking to the lady. One lady was talking to the ball and like, you know Jesus.
Oh yeah,
the ball keeps blowing up more and twinkling and going crazy. And, you know, so it could be an angel.
Shit be going on. Shit be going on.
You never know.
You pay attention
but
to
you
the sky.
can't identify it from no kind of.
It wasn't a star.
It looks like plasma light.
It wasn't no star, goddamn. Shit so far you can't really like, but it wasn't no star, bro. Not like that.
Like when my brother have a telescope. We put a telescope out. We look at the moon. We look at shit like this shit that a nigga just can't explain.
Yeah,
like,
but that's why I said the sky, bro. Like if you just, bro, like when I was in the country, bro, I used to just sit and look at that shit, bro. Like it be shit going on, bro. Like when you ain't paying attention, like, but like most people, if you like you say you sky gaze, shit like people that sky gaze, you gonna see shit like that. It's gonna give you a reason to go do that shit and see it again, bro. So much shit be going on in the sky.
He must be, I don't know. He must be in the house.
Yeah, I'm off to the.
Okay, cool.
To me, I just don't believe in the unnatural.
You believe in leprechauns?
I believe that there is aliens or maybe something. Some is another life form that's out of space beyond our
That's a reach right there.
Because if you go off the telescopes, what they got now, our telescopes can see within so many things in our Milky Way. There's a lot of stars in our Milky Way, you know what I'm saying? There's not too many planets. There's so many planets that we got in our Milky Way, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of stars. But if you go past that, where there's some other planets and some other stars, I think it could be other life forms out there. But
it's a whole different world.
Right now, it's on this earth.
It's
So
different
y'all
world.
believe it's
We on one world.
Y'all believe it's other planets out here, but niggas actually living like us?
Yeah.
It's different worlds, bro. It's
Absolutely.
different worlds. Look, let me see something. It's different worlds.
I don't believe that.
Look, bro.
I'm not.
I feel like I believe.
Bro,
I feel like it's other species, but I don't feel like it's
different,
niggas
bro.
that's not saying niggas, but I'm saying like
taller beings.
I'm just saying. I just choose not to be that selfish, bro. Like I can't be that selfish to think that like we don't even understand enough to say definitively it's just us. Like that's kind of selfish, you know what I'm saying, to think that I'm the only one. You know what I'm saying? It's something out here, bro. It's just beyond our reason. Like we are meant to know what we know. It's beyond our reason. All that cap ass shit the government talking about, they might not ever figure this shit out. It's beyond our realm, beyond our reason what's going on. Like, but it's another group of motherfuckers chatting, living their life. It might not be exactly like this, cause you know it's beyond our comprehension. It might, them niggas might not look like us, they might not chill like us, but they are chilling.
they talking telepathically on some shit.
You feel me? They doing whatever they doing, and they doing it.
They in the sky somewhere, guys.
However they doing it, they doing it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't the only ones kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they on their own way.
It's way other peaceful worlds that doing shit on a different mental third eye shit. Like they like really involved, like doing some crazy shit. Like we can only imagine, bro. Like it's going on, but they would never tell us about it.
Most real scientists, bro,
right here,
they feel as if like most real scientists, like we look at the shit on the internet, whatever we going off they shit, they feel like we primitive, like as far as what's out here. Like they feel like if niggas came to us, we wouldn't be able to comprehend what they on, like how they moving. We wouldn't even be able to. They way too advanced. Like they feel like niggas got where we at right now. They feel like niggas been where we at right now 300,000 years ago. They been where we at right now. They been there a million years ago. We been did that. Like,
you don't feel that way. Why you don't feel that way?
Sleez don't got the knowledge though. Like he don't know. We don't know. He don't got the answers. We don't know. We don't know. See, Sleez selfish.
And that much organization to come to take over something. Why are they just coming over here watching us every time?
Think about this. Do you hold on, wait. Before you do that, like, so do you?
Over here really just watching us.
That's what you think aliens do?
No, I'm just saying if they coming over here and they looking around, y'all see them looking around. But nobody know if really an alien exists.
So when you fully understand something, say like
You know what I'm saying? So
a lizard
they got
or
that much technology,
but what
way advanced compared to ours.
What I'm saying is
just come over here and just take over and add their own land to everything, right?
okay, but hold on. And yeah, but he looking at it from the wrong perspective. Like
right now, humans are only reproducing by what we see.
What are we talking about?
How did we get here? We're not popping out of springs. We're not coming out from water. Monkeys are not changing into humans still to this day. You know what I'm saying? We got brought here. That's evident that we got brought here. So where did we come from? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody brought us here. You know what I'm saying? Like whether we smart enough to find out how we got here or not, we definitely come from somewhere that's not here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Who do you think? Okay.
and also before we move, but also hold on. Hold on to that thought though. But what I'm saying is, but Sleez. What I'm saying is though, Sleez, like if you fully understand, say a fish or a lizard or whatever, you're not gonna sit right here and tamper with this shit all day and bullshit around with it, because you already know what it is. You're gonna observe it and just look at it and know, okay, this a lizard. It's gonna eat, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do that, right? Right. You ain't gonna come through trying to hand it a smartphone and tamper with it and teach it words. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna observe it. What I'm saying is, from that perspective, like
crows.
From that perspective, I'm saying like if it is advanced civilization, bro, they gonna put their hands on certain shit, but they already probably done been there and done that. They understand, like, what are we coming down here to do?
Yeah, what's the point of coming down here, nigga?
What are we coming down here to do?
These niggas in the system.
But they can also
I mean, yeah, but they already didn't. What I'm saying is, they already got their hands in what they're trying to do. They're not finna come here and they're gonna observe. They're gonna observe
and go back and be like,
what they did was observe. But what I'm saying is,
so they find a way to kill us all, so they keep the population straight for our planet.
I feel like they observing.
Back in the day, they left Europe and this, that, and other because they felt like they was gonna overpopulate Europe. They had to find some more land to conquer besides Africa and this, that, and other to populate that. So they felt like that was our structure as human beings, because we was getting overpopulated. We gonna run out of land and natural resources. So we had to go find some more. That's what a planet would do.
I'm just saying that.
That's how you would think they would do, nigga.
If you are advanced being, you got better shit to do.
But then, hold on.
You got better shit to do than tamper with ants and bugs.
On the water,
you got better shit to do. I understand I can come squash a bug or I can throw some food right here, but I did that. Now
this is how scientists know.
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying.
They only want to be.
Keep playing with the ants.
This is how scientists know.
I played with them. All right, it's over.
There's other life on other planets.
I'm going to do something else.
Because
that's
what we saying.
Once they find a planet that can contain H2O and water, like our planet, our planet, a lot of planets don't have H2O and water. Most of the planets don't have H2O and water.
How they know that though? How they know that? Who told? They ain't never been. They never been.
You gonna say how you know it, but then
get my questions behind me, man.
I was trying to tell them about the thing though. Like,
so y'all don't. The reason why I can't say my answer is because y'all don't believe we left out of the orbit of this world, right? But I can tell you right now, there are plenty rovers and stuff that broke through the planets and almost made it to their surface.
We don't believe that, Sleez. We don't. We don't.
You telling me? You
don't believe it?
You telling me I can't put a Ford Ranger on another planet?
No, you cannot, nigga. How can you put a Ford Ranger on another planet? We just said we cannot even leave this motherfucker, Sleez. We just said that.
That's what I'm telling you.
So how the fuck is we doing that?
I can't shoot a missile out. You said we was able to break out of space, right?
No, didn't nobody agree with that shit.
We never said that.
We never agreed with that
You
shit.
said we was in the orbit of the world.
We never said that. We said that shit was fake. We
said that shit was some bullshit.
Even B said it. He was like, we broke. He said we didn't land to the moon. He said we didn't land on the moon, but we broke into the orbit of the world, which is outer space.
Sleez ain't ready, bro.
Which is outer Earth space.
But they ain't never touched no planet, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you about the gas situation.
Gonna be crazy.
You got electronics that can run the floaters. There is no gravity in space. I don't need gas once I get out of space, bro. All I gotta do is blow a fan to direct me into the.
What is a fan gonna blow?
You gonna drive into that much pressure, bro? That shit don't even make sense.
You are in orbit. The orbit is you are in orbit. Everything.
That's how I know he don't
That's
understand.
what I'm telling you.
There's no weight to the air.
Why you don't
That pressure.
That's why you don't see a spaceship really just go straight up out of space.
It always curves.
It curves because it has to go into the orbit to catch the orbit with the goddamn the shit is going in orbit.
Hey, bro.
So wait, but aren't we out of space?
Hey, man.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we
We out of space?
No,
we out of space.
No, we on Earth.
Yeah, but
Earth is a part of space.
We ain't out of space,
Where's
but
Earth? Where's Earth?
every planet has its own different
Where
gravity.
is Earth?
Hey, bro, I gotta wait
You
till
got
you get out
every
the Sleez segment, bro.
Sleez ain't ready.
But I'm saying,
But we are a
Every planet
planet.
has its own different gravity,
And
bro.
it's in
that's
space.
what they tell you, right?
Every
They
planet
know
is in
this
space,
because
right?
they
No,
sent
they don't know
rovers
it,
into
they
it.
ain't
No, they never-
and satellite.
nobody-
Yes, they did.
Nah.
Yes, they
They
have.
never been
You can
there.
look at it, and you can look at it.
Hey,
Come
I
on,
follow-
the Mars rover and all
Hey,
that.
I
They
follow-
That's Hollywood. That's Hollywood.
That's all we have to discover
But
new
that's
planets and
Hollywood,
shit.
brother.
No, you can look it up,
Hollywood.
and they'll show you.
Don't nobody
they'll
believe
show
that
you-
shit, bro.
They'll show you how the rover is getting crushed
This
down
man here.
before it hits the
Bro, you gotta wrap it
surface.
up.
They'll show you how the rover is getting crushed down
Okay.
once they hitting these atoms, Saturn, Uranus, everything.
Okay.
Once they get down in the gases of these atmospheres, past because it's a man-made object. It's not a human going through this shit. They testing this shit. When they test this shit and they sent them through when you got to the almost to the surface of their planet, the rover was damn near demolished because of the gas, tornadoes, and all types of shit. You can check this shit out right now.
So when they rovers land, they be demolished, but they get all these good pictures.
Hey,
and
bro.
stuff.
You can look it up, and a lot of shit don't have
He's going with the
water.
propaganda, man.
Yeah, bro. You believe in too much of what you heard, bro.
Right.
You believe.
You telling me?
Hey, look. This. Hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this.
Hold on. Let me say
something, Sleez. On real shit. This like you not thinking common sense. You thinking of what some shit you heard. Yeah. Common sense will tell you, bro. Like, bro, this world is bro. But they showed you that shit for a reason, bro. Right. They told you that shit for a reason, bro. It's a reason why they showed you, and you can come back and tell us, oh, they got pictures of this and that. Yeah. It's a reason, bro. They not showing you what the fuck really going on, bro. They telling you, they showing you what they want you to know and not what you need to know, bro.
Every picture that you've ever seen of outer space is fake. It's
AI.
It's fake.
Yes,
every picture you ever seen.
Bro, bro, I worked in the production sets, bro. I worked in Hollywood.
Tell you that shit.
Look at him. He don't want to think. Hey, he don't want to think that shit. He don't want to.
Say that's a lie.
Outer space picture showing a picture of the
every
world.
picture NASA, anybody, yes, nigga. They can't
outer
even
space picture showing you a picture.
I'm gonna tell you why, Sleez. I'm gonna tell you why, Sleez. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, Sleez. I'm gonna tell you why, Sleez. Sleez, they've been programming you since you was a jit, bro. They've been programming you since you were a kid. So what you saw since you
program what you can't program, bro.
Nigga, what? But you what? So you never.
I'm not programmed for NASA. I'm programmed for God. You know what I'm saying? I'm programmed.
But you talking about somebody else?
I'm not programmed for NASA.
One thing I do know you need for fire is oxygen.
The universe.
So if you're out there, your fire is not gonna work.
That's why I said you need a propulsion system or some shit. But you need that Star Wars shit. Oh, energy propulsion system. And we don't got that. We don't have that. So you know what I'm saying? That's why they be saying that shit about the UFOs. The bitches be moving so weird.
What is the stuff flying around right now that they see is moving fast? Cause I buy
them folks got propulsion.
Nah, they got them shit. They got them
That's why
they moving. They be like that.
They got
And they
propulsion
know.
systems. That's why they can move up like that. They can move to the side because they ain't using no typical.
It's a reason.
Has also been building their own UFOs.
Like car gas can get you to the moon. Come on.
Your body will take a jet.
I know it's a different fuel, but it's like regular burning fuel ain't gonna get you where they trying to go.
But y'all do gotta understand that the government been making UFOs for the longest now. Project Bluebeam.
That's what they say.
So you know you can't
But
be
they've been
surprised you
doing.
see some shit.
They've been doing
around.
so much shit that we don't know about. This just
Right. It's a lot
My
of shit
question,
going on.
that led me to my question before Sleez interrupted me. I'm glad I remember that shit.
What's that?
What do you feel like the purpose of, because like V said, somebody brought us here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't here, this shit was already, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. What do you feel like the purpose of us being brought here? What the fuck, why are we here?
I think we just
That's a
inhabitants.
good
Like we make all this shit work. Like what's a desolate place like with no ecosystem? Like ecosystem.
So you feel like we
all
make,
this shit
I feel like we're
work.
fucking it up. Well,
No, I think
not
we,
us.
I think we might have reached the point
You know
where
what
we
I'm saying?
fucking it up, but I feel like we was put here to make all this shit.
Yeah, make it work
Work.
for make
You know
it
what
work
I'm saying?
for
To
generation
make
generation.
like
Yeah.
to make everything,
Thing.
to seed everything, to reproduce,
Yeah.
to just move shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To make
Just-
shit move.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if this shit was just sitting here, just
Yeah, it'd be like it'd be
nothing.
nothing. It'd be it'd be nothing.
So you feel like that was God's purpose of
Our
I guess
purpose
we
is to
said-
make
put
this
us here.
ecosystem.
I think he, I think he, and that's why.
I think
similar to
right.
like
Look.
how I built my like. Not to go back to the tank shit, but the tank shit is like before I put shit in it, it was just sitting there like it's just water, right? But as I put more shit in there, I started to see little small organisms like shit growing in there that I didn't put in there. You get what I'm saying? And that started from the simple shit I put in there first. The little sand, the lava rock, the water,
All this shit
and that
blend
shit
in.
made smaller
Small-
organisms
yeah.
grow, algae grow,
Yeah.
different shit growing in there that I did not put in
Fungi,
there.
different
You know what I'm
fungi.
saying?
Yeah,
And that's
fungi
how
action.
I think all this shit works.
Yeah, that's how
You know what I'm
he
saying?
right though.
That's basically our purpose.
But this our purpose.
Purpose is to see this motherfucker like
And-
makes the shit move.
And I feel like to be at one with
without us. Like,
that and be at one like with nature, the shit that was here before us. Like the shit be closer to trees and shit like that. Like
I think all this shit in time with that
That just led me
flame.
to my next question.
So I got a question to piggyback off that. So if y'all feel all that way then, and then y'all also saying that it's other beings or people that exist in other planets, right? Then what are they existing for? Or do you think that we all in motherfucking Hunger Games? And they
On God, that's a great question. Hold on, let him fire off.
So from my perspective, it's like just like so this shit all levels. You know what I'm saying? We go level 1, level 2, level 3, level 5. It's like it's all progression to me. I feel like it's all a bigger system.
So what level you think?
Like we are one set of organisms. That's why I say I can't be that selfish.
But this
What level y'all think?
Yeah, what level are we then?
Are we slow?
What level?
I think we are. I think we at a lower level.
Intelligence.
I think we
when
are
it comes to
lower,
intelligence,
yes,
what level?
I think we are at the lowest level.
Yes, me too.
To we are, this what I think. This
You
what I
got
think.
animals and shit out here. How is we the lowest level?
Because animals are smarter than us, bro.
How do we build pyramids that's supposed
But those people not here. Yeah, this what I feel like right now. How much we been brainwashed and not tapped into ourselves and our third. Like how I feel like in other places they are way more conscious than we can ever probably be while we on this earth, bro. Yeah, I think on different worlds they way more conscious than we could ever be because like he said they like a lot of people, a lot of beings done been here and lived this shit and went to another world, bro, and know like hey. They don't even probably remember what the fuck went on over here, but they don't want to come in.
Our existence is a progression, bro.
Yeah.
Like niggas been here before.
Yeah.
Like this, where we at right now.
It's evolution.
Motherfuckers have reached this point before.
Evolution.
You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily us, but
somebody.
Beings.
We're not the highest pinnacle.
We're not the highest pinnacle of this. Like we reaching the highest pinnacle where we at right now. But this shit still got more places to go.
Yeah.
Who's to say where we gonna be later? It's other motherfuckers that done went further than where we gonna be in 100 years, 200 years. Niggas that done went further in different places. You can't be that selfish to think that it ain't going on.
It ain't just you.
And I think when I was saying the level 1 shit, I wasn't talking about like intelligence wise. I'm talking about like
birth and stuff.
like
progression
wise, like pay grade wise. I feel like even another species is at level 1. They just exist in their ecosystem, but we are part of a way bigger ecosystem.
Yeah,
there's way more shit going on.
Okay,
like it's planets, it's universes, it's motherfucking whole solar system, it's galaxies. You get what I'm saying? So we all a part of this shit. Like, what is a galaxy with nothing in it?
Yeah, it ain't just a
Even if it's just us on Earth, like, what is a galaxy with nothing in it? Like, and I feel like in other places, bro, motherfuckers are having that intergalactic shit going on. We just not there yet. We're not there yet. Other motherfuckers can get to an adjacent planet in another galaxy.
Okay, so can I piggyback off that? That's what I was finna say.
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, like, some people say that people are on this earth to fulfill all your chakras, right? To meet and fulfill all your chakras. So what happens if the person actually do meet and fulfill all their chakras? Do they move on to Saturn? Do they move on to, like,
we gotta
Jupiter?
get
Like, is that how that works? Like right now we just on the earth level, and then once if we was to complete,
that's a good question, but you gotta get
maybe we are on level 1.
Brings you to the next realm, though.
Yeah.
Right, but what?
Like in the afterlife.
People will say the next.
But this what I feel like. This what I feel like. This what I feel like. Look, AJ. Let me say this. Let me say the one thing. I feel like you get aligned with yourself, with you being your heartbeat, your body, knowing your body. You align with. You can't do nothing with nobody else. You got to get self first. You got to get yourself in order, get yourself in line, in order to get and see certain shit that another. You can know that shit, but you can't. You can know that shit. But you can't put it on me until I'm ready to receive that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of countries, way higher countries, people in this world, but they can try to they can try to teach you this shit.
Outside
it's
like, you can't comprehend.
You ain't gonna comprehend it till it's
ready. That's what I'm saying. Full alignment. I can't tell you what that's like. I can't tell you, but I'm sure motherfuckers that know, and they reaching full enlightenment.
So you feel like getting full enlightenment on this earth will take you to that next. Will take you to that next.
Full alignment in the physical realm will transition you to the next realm.
Because you'll be your spirit will be so high.
Now, how do you reach that? We all trying to get our best version.
Yeah. Some trying, some don't give a fuck.
Some people don't give a fuck, but
some just say,
you know what I'm saying? You gotta be your best.
I was gonna say, man, it's a book that I read probably about 8 times now. It's called The Journey of Souls by Michael Newton. You know, it's because the conversation we're going into is deep. So when you get a chance, go check it out. The book, The Journey of Souls by Michael Newton, and it kind of tell you is a therapist that put his patients under hypnosis, take them to the 3rd state of hypnosis, which is like the soul state, and the soul itself don't lie. It tell you what they experience, where it done been, where we go, what happens when we die. You know what I'm saying? And it's a very good book, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, when you get the chance on Audible or Barnes & Noble, check it out.
Also, if you want to know
the journey of
Say it one more time, B.
The Journey of Souls.
Say it one more time.
The Journey of Souls by Michael Newton.
Also, I learned a lot from watching stories of motherfuckers who passed and was brought back to life. And their experiences and what they explain from what they know.
Yeah.
And certain motherfuckers, you can tell that some of these people was aligned and some of these people weren't aligned.
Yeah.
Because they see certain shit. Some people be like, oh well, I was just sitting with my mom and it was just bright and I was just in flower. And then you got this other person like, well, it was just dark. Yeah. And I could just see my body and I was just hovering over my body. Like, you can tell a person that transitioned out of that physical realm and was seeing some other shit, and that other motherfucker that still you trapped right here. You just over your body. You see your body. You outside of your body, but you ain't transitioning into seeing. Oh boy, I just seen bright ass lights, and I seen my grandma, and I was just talking to my cousin, and niggas be having them kind of stories.
That made me think of what E just said. But look though, that made me think of what E said earlier. You know what I'm saying? He said basically, when you said a spirit is trapped like that, do you feel like that's like on that paranormal activity shit? Is that where all that come from?
I feel like you ain't full. Like I feel like
that basically what Sleez said. Your soul ain't die right.
Fact.
So that's why, you know what I'm saying, like
fully aligned.
you said basically earlier, you were saying basically we need to talk about basically, you know what I'm saying, death, you know what I'm saying, when niggas ain't die right. Basically you were saying something about basically a nigga's soul. You know what I'm saying, like in death, you know what I'm saying, that
y'all had one dude talking about he died and he said that God, you know, he was in there and there was that judgment day and God was judging everybody, man. You know, judging everybody, saying he dismissed them. Like, I dismiss you, you go to the pit. He was saying that, like, you gotta have forgiveness. Like, you will have balls in your chest. Like, we'll say Dragon Ball Z balls, C's in your chest, nigga. It go deep. Like we talking about stuff, but it go deep. It go deep, boy. And he died and came back to life. Come back talking about all this. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying, bro? What going on? You know what I'm saying?
Was he dead?
I don't know. I just came up on his page and he was going deep into it, and the stuff he was saying and the way he was wording it, don't, you know what I'm saying? It was just coming off like, whoa, bro, like, yeah, like, whoa.
I'm telling you, all that near-death shit where people be dying for like 5-6 minutes and come back to life.
So, bro, what do y'all think is the purpose of, like you said, bro, we know we was brought here, you know what I'm saying, to keep this shit going, like economy or whatever the case, but what is the purpose of life, bro? Like,
the purpose of life is to enjoy these 5 senses that you have right now. The sight, the smell, the touch, the stuff, because once you leave out of this body, that don't exist no more. The way we communicate, the way we touch, we smell the foods we love, that won't exist no more. We'll go back, we'll reevaluate the things we've been through in this life, we'll right or wrong.
One mic.
Yeah, we'll have our right or wrong judgment, and then, you know, we have a chance to start it over. You know what I'm saying? That book that I'm telling you about, it's going to really give you a lot of clarity on what I'm telling clarification on what I'm telling you.
You got to, bro. You can't do nothing but live in the moment. Once you come to a realization about, like, your existence, and you're going to be here for this time, you got to just do what you do. Shit going to be here. Shit's going to be done. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, it makes you live more in the moment, and that's what made me feel like that's almost the purpose. Like, that made me even be more grateful that I ain't wake up in fucking Africa or just some simple shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Your existence is what you're doing right now. This is it. Like, because this shit could not exist. It could be darkness for you. It could be just nothing. It could be nothing.
It could be hell.
You could have woke up a fucking bird. You could have woke up grass. You know that's far-fetched, but you get what I'm saying. Like, your entity made you into who you are today. You a soul. You a body. That's all we got.
Right. And I take that from Africa what he said, because even if you was in Africa, I'm pretty sure you'll find some kind of gratification.
No, I ain't saying it like that.
When you catching that kill or something like that, that food, it would mean that much more.
Yeah, I feel that ain't shit. I'm saying everybody be more grateful.
But for what I was always bred up to think of what you need to do in life or whatever, what life was about. My granddad had the best saying. He grew up and, you know what I'm saying, he learned how to read from the Bible because he was that old. You know what I'm saying? Like, my granddad, I had older parents. I ain't have young parents. I had older parents. My grandparents was older. I remember my great grandparents, and they was older. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up around them. And so, my granddad was damn near almost in slavery type shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know how to read. He learned how to read from the Bible itself. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing was, so what the thing was is what he always said. The meaning to life to me, besides doing your best and doing right by people, that wasn't just the biggest meaning in his messages. His message, the biggest meaning for us and our family, was to be fruitful and multiply. That's what God wanted us to do. That to have kids to nature this world in the right way. Like the piggyback on what AJ was saying earlier. He said how to take care of the land and do good seeds and this, that, and other, this, that, and other.
So that's the purpose of life.
The purpose of life is to be fruitful and multiply. To pass down the word, what you gain your knowledge from, to show your kids how to become better, like JJ was saying earlier, this, that, and other, than you were. But you only can do that if is in multiplying. I have no kids right now, but y'all do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all are growing that plant. Y'all are growing that plant. If you keep doing it, you're gonna keep growing it. Your family gonna be big, and your family gonna nurture that.
So you basically feel like God put us on this earth to keep having kids.
Yeah,
and that's it.
We're gonna die.
See,
every life has an end.
That's basically what I mean. I see what you're saying.
Every life has an end.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This from a person who have kids, but I'm gonna keep it 1,000. But that shit stressful. That shit's stressful. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, bro, if I'm being 1,000, bro, like, you gotta really, cause you gotta think, you come from a life where you was just thinking about yourself all the time. Like, bro, I ain't had to wake up, think about no motherfucking body else before myself. Now you living that life where you gotta think of another motherfucker before you think of yourself, bro. That shit's stressful. Like, it is. But that shit, it gets stressful after a while. You like, God damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like this can't be the sole purpose of why God put us on here, especially just to keep having kids, Sleez.
You're supposed to reach enlightenment and try to be the best version.
I told you on being good. I mean, following got down this, that, and other, but you got to pass that down to your kids.
I mean, yeah.
As in growing through the world, you're gonna have kids. As in going through the world, you gonna most people gonna have kids. Most people gonna be fruitful and multiply. Most people
yeah, but I feel like most niggas don't know the purpose of life. They just out here doing shit.
The purpose of life is to train your kids to be as great as you are or better.
No, you can't say that because everybody don't have kids. You can't.
That's what I'm saying. What is it for niggas who don't got kids? And don't want them.
This the thing. You gotta be at one with your fucking self, bro. Know yourself, love yourself, be the best you can possibly be.
But that's not
every day. That's your purpose because you don't know nothing else but you more than anything.
Goal on being good.
You the truest thing to you. Like anything else that somebody told you could be false as shit. But you know what you do.
But that's your goal on being good. That's your goal on being great. If you don't never want no kids, that's cool.
I ain't never said that.
I'm just saying that. I don't know if you have kids or not. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying like for you. He said the purpose of life.
We talking about the purpose of life.
What
is the reason for this shit?
To bring life into this world. You want your kids to say my purpose of life is to be the best me, better than be at one. Love your like you love yourself, bro. Love yourself.
You gotta reproduce, but that's part of full alignment.
You gotta know yourself to do that shit.
You gotta be the best version of yourself. That's the only way.
You gotta be at one with self.
That's the only way you can really be happy.
That's what I feel like. You the truest thing to your life, bro, because you with you 24 hours. When you don't wake up, you don't know what's going on after that. But when you up, you know. Like,
you got to grow. You got to grow, and you got to grow what you know.
Don't reproduce, and you would.
How you gonna grow what you know?
And that, okay, cool. I'm finna say. I was just finna.
How you gonna grow what you know?
I was just finna say that to piggyback off of what he said. He said keep being fruitful, bro. We got so many niggas that's having kids. You know what I'm saying? That's not taking care of these kids, and these kids is just out here doing whatever.
So look, before I said niggas that's raising niggas that's 10 years old. I know a lot of shit. I'm well seasoned. I know how to read multiple languages. I'm a 5-star athlete. I'm 11 years old. I'm raising a daughter. Goddamn, she know how to read, write, size, know how to do algebra.
But you got a lot of
them the niggas that's
you got a lot of dads who ain't on that. You got more dads is not on that than the dads who is.
And that's how we think they not reaching. See, that's what I'm saying, and that's a prime example of purpose of life,
not knowing yourself.
Purpose of life.
Yeah,
so you saying them niggas who don't take care of their kids don't really know their purpose of life.
They don't take care of themselves.
Two niggas can reproduce. That don't determine if you're trying to follow your true purpose. The nigga who trying to align, bro, I'm trying to get my body right, my mind right. I'm trying to get my family right. I'm trying to learn more. I'm trying to be physically straight. I'm not trying to put no bullshit out there. I'm not trying to put no bullshit in me. You know what I'm saying? Them are the niggas that's really adding shit to the world. You know what I'm saying? Because then whatever follow you gonna be serious. You know what I'm saying? So now you just added 2, 3, 4, 5 motherfuckers like you. And then they if they carry your shit, now it's 2, 3 more motherfuckers that can have a knowledgeable conversation. Oh, but I know something about that. I know something about this. Oh, but I know how to shoot a basketball and ride a bike, and I know typical shit. Niggas growing up don't know how to ride bikes. Don't know how to shoot a basketball, don't know algebra, don't know math. Like, niggas are so lost. Like, those are the people that's in the way. You know what I'm saying? And then it take motherfuckers to come try to align them. And once you get them aligned, then you can add more motherfuckers.
Better.
You know what I'm saying? It's so many.
I feel like them niggas who you just named, they done affected a generation of kids now. So you got kids that's on the same wave. You got kids who don't even know how to really write cursive or even read the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of that shit going on, and a lot of kids is reading under their grade level, way under their shit.
Everything is different
because there's so many kids, and there's so many distractions now that it's like if you ain't in your kid face telling them like, hey, you need to read a book or something like that. I feel like you gotta do that stuff because the internet is at full blast right now, bro.
And one more thing I'm gonna say right before we go, I feel like we are getting less aligned the more and more we moving into the future because of this shit. You got a lot of iPad baby. It's harder to reach your full purpose now than it used to be. You could focus more on shit back then. You get what I'm saying? It was less access. Like think about us as young niggas. Like we wasn't gooned out on fucking X and Pornhub all day. Like we could focus more on our crafts and shit we was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays you got access to everything. You could be a weirdo by 12, 13. You just done lost the sauce. All you care about is scrolling and being gooned out and weird shit. Like,
but that's how they want.
It's harder to reach your full alignment like that. We was growing up leaning on each other, learning different shit, being outside, growing together, like learning shit. Now, niggas don't. It's harder. You get what I'm saying? It's harder to really reach your full potential.
It's too many
distractions.
Too many, bro.
Fat ass right here. Weed, pills.
I'm gonna go deeper than that. I'm gonna go deeper than that. It ain't all necessarily about the outer core of what you see. Like, what if you been here before and you made different judgments? What if you already you already know, like, what your issues. You don't know what your issues gonna be in this life that you chose. Yeah. But God does. Like, bottom line, you already have issues that you were born with. That's already in your soul.
So you think you can be born with issues?
Yeah, you born with it.
So hold on, you think a nigga can be born a snake?
Yes, you can be born a snake. It's just born. It's just born to be intuition and to take first or whatever. Feel like it's just born in your soul. It's just in your soul.
It'd be hard for niggas to even.
Some niggas are different. Everybody ain't the same battle. It ain't the same battle. If you was born in a third world country where you and another child was, and it was like first come first serve, you gonna probably take what you gonna grow up a taker. You gonna learn to take.
That's what he real on that because I feel like on that shit like.
But even in them struggles, niggas find ways to reach.
But I'm going deeper. I'm saying this is your soul. What? Even when like it's a basic conscious, basic conscious of what we have from right or wrong. That's what nobody teaching you. You know what I'm saying? You know damn well like right or wrong. That's your inner soul talking. That's what you going against. What you knowing and whatever your circumstance is, whatever that right or wrong is at the time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it might be right to have to kill a nigga to get up out of this situation if you're a slave or something. But if that's not the situation, it's a soul feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's a soul feeling. And if that's
everybody is born with it.
I don't think it's like
different battles.
I don't think it's like when I speak on this shit, I don't think it's that like streamlined to where nigga you gotta be by the book. Cause you know life is a roller coaster. Like
you can't be by the book.
I'm saying basically to say this, like you ain't gonna reach full alignment without fucking up. Without doing certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a part like certain niggas that killed niggas and got right. Certain niggas that fell off and got right. Certain niggas that did fucked up shit and bounced back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about.
So the saying once a fuck nigga, always a fuck nigga is not real.
I ain't gonna lie, that's
what I'm saying. What we talking about?
Listen though. In certain circumstances, like bro. In the grand scheme of things, like in the grand scheme of life, like it's all about intention. Like, if you did this shit, nigga, and you standing on it, and you believe that this was the rightful way to do shit, you a fucked up nigga. You a fuck nigga. Yeah. But if you did this shit, and you know, and you conscious of the shit you did, and you know this shit was wrong, not to say that you should do it again, or a nigga shouldn't get on your ass, or you don't deserve the repercussions. But if you knew consciously, I did this fucked up shit, I was in this situation. Whatever. I'm not judging niggas on shit like that. You a fuck nigga for doing it, but that's part of your journey. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you a nigga that's like, I'm gonna go take shit from niggas and I'm gonna keep taking shit. And I ain't never gonna try to get right. And I'm gonna keep fucking niggas over.
Like that.
You not use a fuck nigga.
Yeah.
But if you a nigga like, bruh, my back against the wall, nothing right here, nothing right there, I can't see what's in front of me, I gotta take some shit. You gonna take some shit. I'm not. It's part of your journey. You was fucked up for doing it. You ain't earned it, but that was part of your journey. Hopefully, you go down the road and repent for that. Do better shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta learn.
Say you're not gonna reach for the alignment because you took some shit.
Yeah, you just gotta learn from your. You gotta learn from your mistakes.
Because you burnt that nigga or whatever you had to do.
But this,
one mistake ain't gonna make a break.
Now, certain shit is irreparable.
No, but you gon' it depends on what you do. It depends what you doing. I'm finna say
shit like child trafficking for money.
Pedophile shit. Pedo shit.
Killing your grandma.
Yeah, doing some wild shit.
doing wild
sick shit, just sick shit.
You feel like
Sick
crazy
shit.
evil shit.
Yeah,
But
sick
the
shit.
Bible
They say all sins are equal.
No,
They
no.
say
No.
you make for forgiveness.
I don't believe in. I don't care. I don't care. No, it ain't no nigga. If you a pedophile and did anything with kids, bro, ain't no fucking sin. Ain't no shit forgiving you.
So look, hold on. They said you make
On God, V. So who is all sins equal, or is pedophiles? Hold on. Is pedophiles the same as a murderer as a nigga who stole a piece of candy? Can we all, when we talk about all those, can we all, in God's eyes, who y'all think, in God's eyes, what is he looking at?
A sin is a sin. A sin is a sin is a sin.
I think
so.
that's what
I don't want to say the wrong thing. God showed me this video when I get to heaven. Like you said,
Hell nah. You think God the type of nigga like that? He gonna be like, hey man, you remember goddamn this day on this that time? Yeah, nigga, this time, nigga, you said I'm.
do that to you.
Damn.
God is petty.
Damn.
Yeah, listen, he a raffle guy. He almighty. I ain't trying him. I ain't trying him. I ain't playing with him.
But look
I ain't
though,
playing with
that's
him.
why I say intention
I
matters.
showed the same video. You said you did and you did them same.
Because niggas do fuck that shit in life.
If you like,
Yeah.
You got bad intentions.
It's no good intention on you doing something.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even if you steal a piece of candy, child intent.
Yeah.
Like that's a childish intent. Oh, I steal a piece of candy. If you a grown man stealing candy, you got money in your pocket, you fucked up. Some people
just like that,
need to get a repercussion for that.
But in God's eyes, them niggas, they the same. They did the same shit. So I'm sending both of these niggas.
Told us that they wrote that. God didn't say that. God didn't say that.
Y'all don't feel like God. Y'all don't feel like okay. Y'all don't feel like okay.
They told us that.
Bro, we don't even know that because they told us that shit. How the fuck we know that shit true, bro?
I believe in the basic.
So how we know? Oh, so hold on. How we know? So how we look though? V.
After that, I don't believe nothing else.
V. So how the fuck? If you just said they told us that, how the fuck do we know God is a hateful or a mean God and he get mad at shit? How do we know that?
The stories they done told you how he his wrath, how he done told certain people not to do certain things and how he done destroyed.
That could have been a nigga's perspective though.
The earth, like,
that could have been a nigga perspective on God.
He warned people.
That's the perspective of God. That's how he feel like if he,
them the stories that was told for almost 1,000 years now.
I'm telling you right now, bro.
With no social media.
His intent is different than a nigga stealing some candy.
It is. I agree.
Y'all judgment is different.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
did some bad shit, but you nigga,
Hold on, so you saying God has sent a nigga to hell for child trafficking before he sent a nigga to hell for a murder?
No,
I ain't saying that. I'm saying
Which one do you think he'll forgive? Which one do y'all think he'll forgive a nigga?
Commandments. Murder in the 10 Commandments. I'm gonna go with murder.
I'm just saying that.
I mean, you got a point. You got a point.
It's like, what if you murder somebody in self-defense?
In 10 Commandments.
Murder in self-defense. It's still, but do God look at it like? Do you think he breaking it down like, nigga, this is self-defense, so I explain.
Yeah, for
God
sure.
looking at it,
He's breaking it down like that.
looking at it like, nigga,
He know his intent. His intent. He was gonna kill you. He was about to kill you.
But look though, why Jesus ain't killed them niggas if he knew them niggas was gonna kill him?
Because God told me he couldn't do it.
What? Oh hell no!
That was his will to swallow. That was his.
So God saying that you gotta bite that bullet and die for me.
Hey man, God tell me, but my time, my time.
But ain't nothing wrong.
He had a vision that they was gonna kill him. If they ain't trying to kill him yet, and he killed them, that's murder, nigga. Like, he murdered somebody.
Jesus murdered. He can't do that.
Not because he thought he got a message.
If he stood up for himself when they was attacking him, and he murdered a couple niggas and he survived, I don't think nobody would have been mad.
That was his story.
You don't think nobody would have been mad at Jesus if he would have defended himself?
His intention, bro.
That he murdered the niggas.
Yeah, that he murdered the niggas that was trying to kill his ass. Yeah.
Like if somebody
that would change the whole story.
But you know what?
That would change.
When you big Jesus and you working with God, you pretty much know that every nigga touching me, I fucked up that whole line of generation. Nigga probably was thinking on the cross like, every nigga looking at this shit, y'all niggas cursed for life. Nigga, like, you feel like, hey, God is deeper than that. Nigga, my Father Almighty God. Y'all niggas so fucked. Everything ever existed with you niggas gonna be.
Like, when you tap in like that and you get to that level, bro, like it's like, bro, you ain't fearful of losing it. Yeah,
today. Oh my God, nigga, thousands of years later.
I didn't make it to the day, so
facts. That's facts.
No.
No, real talk. This last night was saying, like, bro, real talk. It all comes down to intentions. Niggas gonna do fucked up shit throughout their life. That don't mean you ain't gonna reach for enlightenment. Like,
yeah.
It's all about your intent on what you doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, bad shit gonna happen in your life.
You just gotta learn from that.
You might have to do this to a nigga. They might have to do this to you. Shit happens. But what was the intent of what was going on?
So you feel like after you do that bad shit, you change your life, you get right with God, He gonna accept you into them pearly gates.
It depends on what your intent was on when you
for sure. First will be last.
I feel like He gonna forgive you.
A nigga who doing the child raping shit, your intent is nothing but it's no positive.
I don't know about the Quran and
no, you don't love
He's talking about now, you don't love He's talking about now, you don't love kids.
His mind.
Oh God, Sis made a good point.
His mama got touched on. His grandma got touched on. So everybody got touched on in the family.
Oh God, so he could have probably been doing that out of love.
It was good.
Now you gotta nip that in.
Niggas gonna be reincarnated and get touched on. That's all that's gonna happen.
So you think he facing reincarnation and getting touched on?
When the nigga get reincarnated, he gonna come back in the worst situation. That's gonna be his life. He not gonna understand. That's his karma. He ain't gonna understand why he was born into this fucked up situation.
So you think? Hold on, Eddie. Hold on. You think? Hold on, I'm letting him finish. Didn't he?
No, it ain't cool. It ain't cool.
Okay, V. You said you think when a nigga died, they karma follow them.
Yes, for sure. For sure. If you,
Y'all think
if you get a lot of
so you think oh God, if that soul
reincarnation, souls, when your reincarnation come back, you're gonna probably come back in the most fucked up situation. You're gonna be that one that has to battle and regain life from scratch. You're gonna be born the most fucked up shit. If you rape the whole bunch of kids and shit like that, you're probably gonna be reincarnated in that same situation. So in the worst situation. Whereas the nigga is more grimier than what you was in your past life.
So on God, y'all believe in reincarnation?
Fuck yeah. That's been proven. That you can Google that. It's people that can tell you who they were, where they died, who they knew, and they can verify that. They don't verify that. This is actual truth. They're like,
so when you reincarnate, who do you come back as? What do you come back as?
You don't know.
So you saying you can come back as
God? The way my life been set up, everything I kind of didn't like or didn't want to be around, I always had to work with it in some kind of way. So whatever you kind of don't like, most if you hate Chinese people, you probably gonna come back in a fucking full Chinese culture. You're like, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, you think that's how reincarnation works? What you hate the most, you coming back as?
This is to show you that it's not what you thought.
I feel you on that, but look, this is what I feel. I feel like that's what you believe. I feel like it's what you believe is how you gon' like. I feel like if you leave this shit and you don't remember this shit, you all in a different mind, different whole little different place, bro. Like not coming back. I feel like if you believe in reincarnation, that shit gonna apply to you.
What gives you the ability to remember and not? It's like who get the fucking choice that I'm gonna remember this shit or I'm gonna forget this shit?
The Almighty, the Almighty.
So you think God? You think
systems to this shit?
Yeah, God gonna remember.
It's systems to it. When we leave this earth, you gonna remember every life you ever been. The minute you die, you gonna remember what you was, your best friends, all this shit gonna come back to you. Them spirits that you see, that's familiar faces when you die, those are guys trying to get you to come on back. Them are your guys, your grandparents. They lead you back to the life.
You get like a full fucking reboot.
So hold on. Matter of fact, that's what it's called, past life reincarnation. You believe in past life reincarnation?
Yes, I believe we're gonna keep coming back until God say time is no more.
Until you did what you had to do.
No,
that's what I'm saying. But what is the point of that though?
It comes back and all in itself.
But I don't think everybody
talking about all in
that.
itself. When he's tired of playing this game and like, okay, look, we done did this shit for a few.
So you, how is God gonna? How do you think God gonna come back?
One day the show just gonna stop. It's just gonna stop.
All this shit just gonna go black.
Everything's gonna go black, and we gonna wake up in the light form.
Destroyed 3 times.
But what I'm saying is,
that we really know about.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, bro. Is it new souls coming down if that's the case?
Yeah.
Or is every soul that's here, they just being
all created from the source of God. We all come from source, the God particle, God, period. It comes from the thought of being existed, of Him. Just even thinking it, and we created. It's a want to be here. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And then, like I said, y'all gotta go check out that book. I'm telling you, because then you'll be on. Y'all will get vibe with like real shit.
So V,
The world is
if
naturally
they meet all their
destroyed
chakras, you think
3 times.
that they can ascend to the other?
I don't believe in like the chakra shit. Is just something to kind of keep you like some kind of
Like when do they go to heaven?
it's like almost an invisible alignment that we create amongst ourselves to say, okay, but it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Come on, Bone. Speak your truth, Bone. Speak your truth.
So all these people that just died, that God they can't.
Hey, only reason I asked was like, do y'all believe in reincarnation? Because y'all talking about a lot of different things right now. Y'all talking about heaven and hell, like Christian.
Right.
If you believe in God and heaven and hell, you don't believe in reincarnation.
No,
that is the truth. You can't believe in everything.
Reincarnation. It can be two.
You can't believe in everything. You gotta have. No, you can't.
Can't you?
Oh God, why can't you?
So that means you don't believe in nothing.
No, you can't.
You can't.
Bro, if you believe in everything, that means you got faith in it. Everything.
No.
Buddha, Christians, Jewish, everybody just believe in the same shit. We don't.
I'm gonna break it down to you. It's a heaven.
But not that motherfuckers who believe in reincarnation.
That's what I'm saying. They all damn nigga God. But I can say that automatically does. If you burn it.
You gotta pick one. Or say, maybe I just don't know. I believe in God.
If you get a full reboot,
It's not a full reboot. It's a chance to try to rechange yourself for what you was, for what you did.
conscious of your previous self.
You're not, because it's an inner soul that's gonna automatically kind of do the same shit and put in the same situation. If you was putting that without you knowing what you did last time, if a nigga came and slapped you, bow, and then you gonna get up and boom, boom, boom. Same situation. The nigga come slap you, it's gonna always be the same thing. If you ain't know.
You saying like your character, like
yes, your soul character
like,
is who it is.
And it's gonna
is who it is. It's gonna transform. I'm gonna tell you thoughts. In the thoughts I had, I'm gonna tell you in the thoughts that I had as a young being. I tell my mom this all the time. I tell my mom about friends she had, nigga, that I had to be like 1 year old. I'm like, what happened to Bridget, Ingrid? She's like, who the hell you remember them? Like, cause I wanted to fuck them. Like, I just knew this at 1 year old.
And you think it kept with you through your soul?
How I knew about fucking? How I knew about fucking? How I knew that I couldn't? I was managed as hell. I've been here before. I know what. I remember sizing my mama up. I tell her all the time, like, in the red blanket, and look at her up and like, well, this gonna be a good ride. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you another thing. Why you think kids cry about the dark when their parents leave? You know what I'm saying? If you don't know nothing about death or the absence of something, why do you cry when that shit gone? Why when the lights go off you scared?
They naturally attached to them.
Because there's a darkness that we come from.
It gotta be something. It gotta be a deeper meaning behind it though.
There's a meaning behind that shit in the dark.
If you take a cub too far away from a lion, it's gonna start whining. They gonna start.
So you don't feel like everything has a meaning?
Natural thing from a mother and a father and a seed.
Yeah.
In any species. If you separate the two, it's gonna be. See, what I'm saying, I do kind of agree with what he's saying. What I'm saying, the two can't align, like Bone said.
Right.
You gotta go on one side of this shit.
No.
You either believe.
Unless you're saying that they.
So you said what
You either believe in God and transition, or you believe in coming back.
That's why I feel like if you believe.
Damn.
It don't matter how
So
you go about it.
Yeah.
Whether you a Buddhist or you with the chakra shit alignment or you with the fucking Indian shit. You believe in transition.
Yeah.
Even Egyptians, they believe in transition.
I feel like you
You know what
believe.
I'm saying? Or you believe in reincarnation.
I feel like you believe in
They
that.
say you go into the soul of life and you come back. Yeah, like
It's
that's what they
possible.
believe
I
in it
mean,
too.
shit, we don't got the answers.
They believe in it too.
Yeah.
We got the answers.
We only know what we experience.
I choose to
From
believe.
what you experience. You only know for what you experience. You seen shit that made you think that way. That make you feel like, oh, I
Once you
think
get yourself right,
I believe in
you
reincarnation.
transition from the
I seen shit where I'd be like,
physical
if
world.
you believe that shit, I think that's what meant for you.
Your time has passed.
Listen, I don't watch.
Bone, speak your truth, man.
I don't watch.
He's saying you a non-believer.
Bone, speak your truth.
What you experienced made you what you believe.
So Bone, hold on, Bone, why do you say, why you say you can't believe in both of them?
Because they different. It's different stories. It's different shit. It's like it's a different thing. It's different.
It's a whole different concept.
So listen. You can say I believe in God, right? I believe in something bigger than me, and still be like you don't believe in Jesus, right?
Yeah.
That's Christians.
Okay.
We talking about heaven and hell now, right?
Yeah.
You talking about demons and angels. If you believe it, you believe it. That's what you believe. I believe if I do good and I do this, I'm gonna go to heaven. That's what y'all was talking about at first.
Yeah.
And then niggas started talking about reincarnation and shit. And I'm like, damn, okay, wait a minute. All right, they ain't on no Christian shit. They on some Buddha shit. Cause I guess that's what that is, right? Asian.
But it's not, but this the thing about it, bro. Like reincarnation stuff like that, it's not category in no religion, bro. Like religion is some shit here.
It's not in no religion. That's what I'm saying.
It is in some people religion.
No, they tell you what happens in these religions when you die.
Nobody tell you. Nobody.
I know, and that's what y'all believe, and that's what I'm saying. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe. Y'all are not no believer in no religion. Y'all ain't no believer in no. Y'all don't have faith in nothing. Y'all got faith in y'allself and what y'all think. Y'all are not that. Y'all talking about that. You talking about stuff you heard when you went to church. I learned about heaven and hell. I know I didn't seen something like reincarnation before. I'm talking about all this stuff I heard about. Y'all don't believe. Y'all believe in reincarnation, obviously, but you can't believe because if it's reincarnation, you can't say my soul about to go to heaven and hell. You about to just be born again. You about to be reincarnated into something else. There is no heaven and hell in this belief. And you can believe that if you want to. Ain't nobody wrong. I ain't saying no. Like y'all saying, I believe everything everybody's saying. Don't nobody know. That means y'all don't believe in that. Y'all just believe in yourself.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
Yeah.
That don't mean I believe in that.
Right, but I was. I ain't gonna talk over y'all.
You just don't know the true story.
We don't know.
I feel like
that's why
Christians ain't like that.
Christians don't know. Nobody know. Like,
Easter.
And what I'm saying is, none of them niggas be in that lane. They should be like, we all kind of don't know. We do know it's an omnipotent being that put us here, but we don't know shit after that. We don't know nothing beyond that. After that, that's what we need. That's the lane we need to be in. Once niggas jump in other lanes, I'm with AD. Once niggas jump in other lanes, you fuck.
Yeah, all that other shit is assumption.
But we do know that it's something higher pushing us that fuel the soul and all of that.
It's not an assumption. I believe in Jesus. And I told you.
Okay.
Ain't no way a man
last time we was talking, right?
I'm trying to talk.
The reason why I told you it wasn't an assumption from the last time I was talking, right, is because the hieroglyphics on the pyramids and all this stuff and stuff like that was the Bible was created by. Religions were created by. Do you know? No. Do you know that the Bible has a Muslim nigga in the Bible?
What that mean?
What does that mean, bro? That don't got nothing to do.
As in, you saying different beliefs and this and another. They believe certain different things, but they believe in God.
Yeah, the Quran. What I'm saying is all religions,
the Bible had two twins
in the 1600s.
All different.
You had Cain and Abel, then you had goddamn the other.
That shit didn't even exist back in the day.
You had Cain and Abel, the other nigga. What was the name of these people? But one left.
Right to come back and talk.
Right, let me land.
One left.
Hold on.
Wait, let me land really quick before I forget. Wait, Sleez, let me just land real quick. I've been trying to say this, and Bone walked away. I was trying to talk to him.
Go ahead.
What I believe in personally is that if your life is full of sin, when you die, you will be reincarnated. Now, if you met all your chakras and you did everything that you're supposed to do in life and he feel good, and yeah, you go to heaven, or like we were saying, wherever realm you're going to go to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, Bone, that's what I'm trying to tell Bone. I can believe both. I can believe in reincarnation, and I can also believe that you can also go somewhere else also. Yeah.
This what I feel like. This what I believe. I believe you go to.
The man tell you.
Let me say this before you. Let me land this. Let me say it. But then what I say, when he feel like you did, when he feel like you did what you did when you here and did your purpose, he gonna bring you to a better world, bro. It's better world. It's a whole better world out here, bro. It just that's why this is a test.
Okay,
Every day is a
in this
test.
better world that y'all talking about,
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
What y'all think niggas doing?
We don't know. We don't know. We just know it's better.
You got your whole life together after you didn't commit a crime, but you didn't change your whole life. God didn't accept you.
Yeah, we.
repenting.
Oh God, you done repented. You done went to church. You did all this shit. God didn't accept you into, you know what I'm saying, these golden gates of heaven. What the fuck is niggas doing on this?
Now I do got a question. If all the sinners is being reincarnated, who going to hell?
Not living like this.
Yeah.
Not living.
Say it again.
Not living like
Say it again. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. That's
God forget. He forgives.
bro. But this is here is a test, bro. You'll get. This is a test, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is a test, bro. This is a test, bro.
Then killed the nigga.
Like AJ said, yo. This is
worship him wrong, but this is the same guy they say you can't question.
No, but this the thing. You got people that do it all the
Why can't
time.
you question them?
This the thing, though.
That's my question. Hold on. Why can't you question God?
But I'm gonna tell you why. Look,
why can't you question God?
Somebody told you that.
If he gave you all that,
Well, you learned that. You learned that from somebody. You learned that. You learned.
He said, "What is we questioning?" He said, "What is we questioning?" If he gave us all the answers, how he gave us all the answers? He didn't give us all the answers. We down here lost as a motherfucker, Sleez.
No, he didn't.
You lost on choice.
I'm talking about
Everybody has a
people. I'm
choice
talking
in
about
life.
black people. How is he lost? I mean, what answers?
Everybody has a choice.
But this, I see what he's saying. Yeah, but this is yeah.
If you ain't where you want to be, because there's black people right now that's where they want to be.
But I do got a question.
Talking about.
But this how I feel. But this what I feel. But this.
Talking about the physical reality.
No, this. Yeah.
I'm not where I want to be materialistic. I am where I want to be happy. I got to have my crew.
But they just you
Hold on. I got my crew. I fuck with y'all fuck with me. We got to hold it tight together, nigga. We do things, we support each other. We got them mentally in a stable condition. No. We ain't really got them just out here just complaining. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it get hard. But right now, mentally, happily, nigga, I'm in the place I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Just because you not,
that
don't mean nothing.
Who said I wasn't? But see, what you missing is the whole point. I'm saying us as a black community, nigga.
No.
Us as a whole, not individually. Us as a whole. We are in everything.
What's the place they need to be?
He
so
said,
basically, what was we just talking about?
No, he said, why can't we question God?
That's what I'm saying. Why the fuck can't we? He talking
but
about.
This why. But look, left. Let me tell you what I got to say. Listen, bro. This what I been saying. One at a time. Let me go right. Let me go. Hey, this how I feel like, bro. But this what. Hey, look. You saying that because that's how you was raised, bro. You was taught that shit. Listen, bro. Listen what I'm trying to say, bro. I'm not saying nothing about that different, bro. I'm not saying that, nigga. I'm not saying. Listen, Sleez. Look, bro. We are all different. You right, but what I'm saying is, bro. You was taught to believe in God, bro. I got homies from Iraq. I got homies from all over the different world. That's what they listen, bro. What I'm trying to say, bro. Like that ain't even before they taught you to love yourself. They probably taught you about God, right?
Okay.
Thank you. My point. The main point of living is to love yourself and know yourself. God comes with what somebody taught you. If nobody ever mentioned God to you, you wouldn't know what the fuck God. You wouldn't know nothing about that shit.
The good and the right.
You wouldn't know nothing.
Hold on.
Somebody told you that shit.
You only talk. The good and the right in life that you thought you saying that the people could live.
Nobody was told. If you ain't never learned that shit.
Did somebody teach you good or bad?
Bro, yes.
It has nothing to do with God, right? It has nothing to do with God.
See, what you said that
if you
the Ten Commandments? Thou shalt not kill.
I did not teach my daughter about God. I didn't teach her.
But she know good and right, right?
She
know good and right, right?
No.
It has nothing to do with God.
Who told her about God?
That's what I'm saying. And she
found it on her own. She found it on her own. Thank you. That's what my point is. My point is that. My point is.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you.
Everybody.
You got people who wasn't believing Jesus or this, that, and other. But they got good people. They raised their people good. Spiritually inside, they feel good and healthy about their life right now.
Yeah. That's how you supposed to be.
You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with
But it ain't gotta be taught. That shit is a life. That's what you go through in life.
We ain't doing the personal conversation. We can't do the personal conversation. One mic.
Y'all had a bunch of gumbo going on.
On that shit, like
I'm telling you. I'm telling
more
you.
about the good life, or this, that, and other. How you feel about your life is what you put peaceful, or this, that, and other.
Yeah,
you could be taught to be an atheist at the same time. But I can sit there. You could be a white atheist. You know what I'm saying? And this, that, and other.
It's God. That's
and I
the word
can sit
you
here
put on
and
that.
with you, and we like brothers.
So Sleez basically saying
about what the teaching was.
Sleez basically saying God was not pushed on us. He's saying we basically.
found it on your own though.
I'm telling you.
I ain't gonna lie, God was pushed on me.
Religions gave you
most people.
Religions gave you an answer.
It's just a black.
No,
Religions gave you an answer.
Religion gave you an answer.
Sleez, do you feel like religion gave you something? Religion, you keep saying that. Hold on. Bro, hold on. Pause, hold on.
Religion that you know of right now, nigga, got don't tell you to go kill everybody, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Give you something to follow, bro.
What religion tell you right now to go do something got them crazy evil to everybody, nigga? They ain't never tell you, nigga, got them do none of that shit. Out of all these religions, nigga, they tell you.
But religion don't mean you.
And humble to people, bro.
He acting like he said. This man just said, hold on. He just said religion. He just said religion makes you learn right from wrong. That's not true. I can't agree with that shit, bro. I can't agree with that shit.
Christian is the best. I ain't saying Muslim the best. I ain't saying that Jew is an atheist. I mean whoever is an atheist.
Oh God. Oh God, bro.
It's a belief.
Religion is not
That nigga crazy.
It's a belief about right or wrong. They gave you certain ways and stories to do the right decision.
So you saying Jesus ain't real then? You just saying it's just story. You just said the story.
No, the stories of real goddamn shit that happened. Like I told you, your ancestors are passed down. I said that the shit was in the pyramids. The shit was in the goddamn the shit that Nas talked about. They had a whole museum of things that the white people stole.
But they talking about the ancestors in that shit. They not talking about Jesus in that shit.
Yes, it was.
No, they not. Bro, they're not talking about Jesus in that shit. They talking about the ancestors and the motherfucking higher powers and shit like that.
He was not the name Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, cause he gon'
We talking about Jesus was talking about nigga 1,000 years before he was born. Jesus was talking about 1,000 years before he was born.
You right, bro. You right, Sleez.
Clip it, right?
That's out the mud. It's your boy Rashad Cans, nigga.
Oh God. That nigga Sleez, boy.
1,000 years before he was born, bro. I agree.
Oh God. Oh God. Nah, for
Then you
real.
would say, oh, the writings are fake, but the writings on the pyramids, what they talking about in Jesus.
Did y'all boys have another?
But that shit crazy. But you gonna say the writings on the pyramid came out, and you don't even know how the pyramid was made. And you say it got them aliens made these. But they were talking about Jesus way back then in the pyramid.
Hey, they ready to let it go, man. You yelling and shit. Like, I ain't trying to,
Hey, boy, Jesus.
Cause I ain't had a
Jesus,
mic.
boy, shining his light on you.
We gave you your time to talk.
when my nigga eating right.
Grandma
upstairs, man.
I think I gotta say.
That's what I
And
asked.
she probably come down here, got them have a field day, got them on a conversation like this.
But we off that though.
Oh God.
This is what I want to ask y'all boys, right?
Yeah, shit come down here and have a field day on the conversation like that. Y'all niggas talking about some goddamn
Alright, gangsta.
Hey, I'm doing this
Alright.
man.
What you trying to add, brother?
All right, so I've been thinking about this shit since I had a conversation with Rock, right? And we was arguing, and she was talking about culture and shit. And I was telling her, "Was you out here that day, bro?"
Maybe.
Bone came at the end of it.
He came at the end of it.
Yeah.
And I was telling Rock like, Black American culture. What do y'all consider Black American culture?
Everything.
In your words.
Rap.
Everything in this world.
American.
Everything in this. Everything that any other race like to copy. That's Black American culture. When it comes to the hair, when it comes to the way we wear our clothes, when it comes to the way we make music from every genre. Hold on, brother. When it comes to every genre of music, when it comes to anything, we're the most influential, and it's specifically us in America. We're the most influential motherfuckers in this world. We get copied from everything we do, from the way we breathe. That's why they made that movie, you know what I'm saying, Get Out. Because they nigga told you at the end of Get Out. He said, nigga, we don't want to just copy you, nigga, we want to be you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro wanted his eyes. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a whole deeper meaning behind that shit. That's how much I feel like.
I think physically we superior to them. I don't think everybody want to copy our culture, man.
Name one.
I don't think we have enough in-depth culture.
What? Name. Listen, everybody want to be black until it's time to be black.
What I'm saying is, I'm talking about some way deeper shit, right? Like even Black African culture is different than Black American culture.
But they copy us too.
It ain't no.
Go over there and man, get the fuck out of here. We ain't copying no damn Africa, nigga. Get the fuck.
What are they copying that you would assume that they copying Black culture?
Talking about black African coffee?
No, like other cultures that's copying Black culture.
When it comes to anything, man, nail anything. I'm talking about everything. The hair, jewelry, anything we like to do, they want to do it.
Black American culture, right?
Yep.
That's what we talking about.
Yep.
What is our native tongue? What is our native?
You said you talking about Black Americans? We come from here. I feel like we native to this land.
But English is not our first language.
Of course.
Primary language, primary religion.
See, I feel like it get to it's. Yeah, it's past the point where
we don't have.
I feel like.
I want y'all to read this.
Yeah, I feel like we ain't do religion shit. I feel like we was more tapped into spiritually shit.
Was we doing rain dances to fucking make it rain and shit?
I feel like we were doing hoodoo, voodoo, all that shit, and that's a part of us. That what I'm saying. That what I'm saying. Oh God. Yeah, they flipped it.
That goes to that.
Yeah, that definitely do. Yeah, that what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like, are you a cherry?
But I feel like.
Are you just a nigga?
But even with that though, how do we know we was called Indians?
This is what I say. As a black person, listen. Hey, listen. As a black person in America, bro, we been interrupted. They interrupted and they deleted our history. They deleted our shit. They deleted our shit. Yeah.
Now,
you know the.
Alright, bro, be safe. Yeah. But they erased it. They erased our culture. We only doing what we know for what's passed down to us, bro.
They primary language.
Black heritage, right?
All that shit. We don't know.
Shit built up generations.
They can tell you exactly. Yeah.
We don't have that.
Yeah, we don't have that.
I ain't gonna just try to chill.
And stuff like that.
That's not good for us. That's not just our food. That's not good. That's not good. That's
We got long nails.
We got bullshit. We got a bunch of bullshit, bro.
The fuck?
But they don't show athletes. But we do. But we got stuff to perform. We got entertainment. But this the thing. It's deep. It's deeper than that, bro.
Country was built on our facts.
I feel like, bro, we influence everything, bro.
We don't get the
credit. Yeah, we don't. Oh yeah, you talking about money wise? Of course not.
Just period.
Yeah.
We see one?
Just period. Yeah. They don't give us credit for building this.
Is it one or not?
We just some niggas.
Let me see that mic.
We going out.
He said a what? And niggas said they in the sky seeing some shit. So, but basically you saying Black America, we don't have no culture.
Not really.
Saying we have no culture is very limited.
It's interrupted.
Very limited.
Our culture was interrupted.
It's not in depth.
It's what we made it to.
I don't feel that way.
To the U.S. and black culture.
I don't feel that way.
I was just saying the bone. Like, we got Nigeria, Kenya, shit, India, Asia.
Of course, they can all tell you where they came from. Only reason we know why we can't.
have passed down practices that
languages that been passed down.
I keep telling you, act like
So look.
agriculture, shit like that.
Yeah.
No medicine.
But shit, what do you mean, black? What you mean? Yes, we do.
Agriculture shit.
What do you mean?
We revolutionized.
Nigga, we revolutionized everything, music, everything, brother.
We got that shit. We got that shit, AJ.
You said where the what at?
We don't. That's not a part.
It's just because you don't. They don't believe.
They don't tell. They don't.
True, but
they don't believe it.
They're not gonna.
I said the country was built on our back.
Yeah.
But is it a part of your culture if you get no acknowledgement for it?
Come on, hurry up. Check this out.
Look at that white light right there.
Okay, check that out. You see, keep your eyes on that. Okay. Ain't no planes out there. Ain't no planes out there.
Look.
But you supposed to be regulated flashing. Just keep your eyes on that. Stand right here for a minute, bro. That is not a fucking plane.
It's not a plane, I promise you. You can zoom up on it.
Look at the plane passing right here. Here go the plane.
Oh, yeah.
Regulated flashing.
Yeah.
Now keep your eyes on that. That's a star right there sitting still. You got all three, nigga.
Yeah.
Watch that
And
shit,
there's another
bro.
one right here. This bitch look.
Look, and this came out of nowhere.
Damn.
This one right here.
Okay, so what is that?
And they don't fade, bro.
Because planes don't supposed to be that close.
And look how it's flying. It's curving. It's not flying straight.
Okay. But keep your eye on that one.
Yeah, that's
Because it's dimming out.
It's finna fade.
It's gonna fade away.
It's finna fade, bro. It's gonna go away.
So what the fuck is that right there then?
That's the same thing as what you looking at fading away out
Yeah,
there.
that's gone. Yeah, that shit down there gone now.
Plane, regulated flashing.
Yeah.
You see a regular star sitting, and that shit small as hell.
You can zoom in on it. You can zoom in on it, and I promise you're gonna be a baller like you're not gonna be able to zoom in on this shit.
That shit,
It look like a. Bro, it look like a star.
Oh God, it look like a star moving.
This bitch I had every night, bro.
So y'all think them UFOs?
I promise you.
Look at it, bro.
gotta be
What
something.
is that? That's not
It gotta
no
be
plane,
something.
bro.
Yeah, that shit is moving.
It got to be something, bro. That shit moving.
I want you to see it disappear. It won't disappear. See, sometimes
Yeah,
it
that shit going
disappear.
all the way.
That first one I showed.
But the other one you just seen that was here.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah, both of them bitches went in the same direction.
Yeah, they going in the same direction.
But you finna see another one just come out of nowhere. That's the thing. Like we can see a plane come from out here, but this shit when you look up and you stay out here, you be like,
Plane's still over there flashing.
On God, we was talking about this shit and this shit that happened.
that's what I be trying to say, bro. You just gotta check it out.
Yeah.
I really wish nigga walking with me to the car to see that first one I saw that faded with me.
Nah, that shit is crazy. Hell yeah.
But it's a part of this culture at the beginning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God, we gonna get canceled, y'all.
That is the truth.
I don't believe it.
That's the truth, though. If you go back, way back to the first niggas that was colonizing these lands, Europeans, natives was here. They brought Africans.
Do you think that this place would have became America with them just here?
What, with just natives here?
And then, do you think that all these immigrants that you talking about, yes, it was some immigrants back in the day that became here in the early 1900s?
No, it go back further.
Shit.
It go back further.
Alright. Okay, that's what's up.
You just saying, 1900s, they was emancipating by then. They didn't already fought. Was they having their way? No, it was unexplored lands. They was trying to figure out.
America was America then.
No, they was trying to figure out which side to settle on. Do we gotta go far to California? Is the Midwest cool? Is the North cool? Is the South cool? We was trying to figure that out. We was fighting over what's the best land.
Yeah, the best land.
And there was a bunch of different motherfuckers doing it. You got the Spanish Republic. You got Europeans. You got the Mexican natives. Like, is all of these people fighting over these regions?
Everybody in America pretty much is immigrants, right?
Yeah, that and we
Except for us.
No, but look,
this the most immigrated probably.
Right.
Yeah,
This shit is immigrated.
For sure.
Bro, do your motherfucking homework. But when the most immigrants goddamn started, when this shit became really super duper immigrated, like what you thinking about is some families. I swear to God, nigga, it is not no migration of motherfucking Asians and Indians that was coming here way back then. Well, I'm telling you, when that niggas started coming, the civil rights, nigga.
It started. It started there though. They planted the seeds though. They had to be here to tell their people to come here. They had to be here to tell their people to come here. Four motherfuckers been here.
Long time ago.
everybody here that came here with that.
You ready to go?
Like it was just an equal amount of immigrants, bro.
In the East Coast,
You know what y'all saying? It was like as many white folks as it was Asians. And everything else y'all saying back then.
As many now or back
then?
Back then?
Like in all the stuff y'all saying. All these immigrants y'all talking about. I'm talking about straight European.
But it wasn't that many people as it was now. It wasn't that many people as it was now. I think it was a black and Asian mixture. I don't think it was that many people as it was.
No, it was more than that.
Y'all niggas think niggas was here. Y'all niggas. It was black and Asian.
Think niggas was here? It was some niggas here.
Like in abundance?
No, it was some though.
Like small. It's not that much, bro.
But it was some of everything. That's what I'm saying. And they all colonized the land together.
They was dying off.
It wasn't like we started in this region and we spread.
All the motherfucking Asians that was here from goddamn way back then was building railroads and shit for goddamn a penny.
What the hell these niggas see?
They looking at motherfucking UFOs and shit.
For a fucking penny.
What type of shit we got going on?
Man, I'm trying to tell them, bro. Like,
slaves before the slaves.
What you mean? I'm just trying to tell y'all, it ain't no American, black American.
Bro, they Indians here, right?
Hey, D, what do you tell me what you consider black American culture? Just run it down to me right quick. Let me know.
You talking to me?
I'm talking to AD, nigga with the mic. Run it down.
But I don't get to say my shit. Y'all interrupting that.
I mean, I just added to what you said.
But you
I ain't get to say shit.
But this what you have to say, because me, I really don't know. I really don't know. Bro. Like I can say it's all the stuff that we was programmed to do, bro.
What you mean?
Like entertainment, like rap, all that shit, like certain shit.
I agree.
Like
that's what I said. Black American culture is
it's like
all that shit, man. We don't have like a primary language, primary food, primary medicine.
We don't have no deep culture.
We don't have deep culture.
We don't have deep culture like other nationalities. So like that's why I feel like our shit is more fixed. They erased it. They made sure we didn't have that. I feel like they prevented us from having that shit. And over years,
for sure.
I feel like over years, if we try to imagine if when you was little kids and you heard them trying to make a language just for black people. You know what I'm saying? They would be like, what the fuck? Like that shit would be like, cause all the languages was already.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta think about it. Before whoever our ancestors was, before they got brought here, they had some type of language.
That's what I said. A lot of that shit. That's why I say. A lot of the shit was cut off and we talk about them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that shit was lost. That shit was lost. And we didn't possess it though. That's what I'm saying. We lost the tradition. You get what I'm saying? We don't have the tradition.
That's why I say is our black culture interrupted. We got our shit interrupted because back then, we don't know what, like when black people were established and doing the
I feel what you're saying though. Like when they first brought us here, we probably was retaining some of that, and they kind of forced that shit out. Like, yeah,
give me that, take that shit.
Yeah,
we got more people, we got more.
For sure.
We got this.
And they started making niggas like house slaves and dumb shit like that.
They did that shit so much before we even get a tradition to pass down, to have. Just because how long Spanish people got this.
Right. And that's all I be trying to kick it, like Mexican motherfuckers, Spanish niggas, whatever. All these different cultures, bruh. German niggas, whatever. Russian, Swedish niggas, they got certain ways to the way they move and the way they talk and the stuff they do. You know what I'm saying? We do too. We got our certain, slang tar shit. We don't speak exactly like a white American would, but it's all pretty much the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, them folks different over there. And they'll tell you, they'll let you know. They can identify when you're different than them. You don't speak our language. You don't eat our food. You're not the same as us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they more closed off. Like here, damn near anything's acceptable because that's who we are. You know what I'm saying? We open in that way.
Even if we can't speak our language, we're gonna try to.
Yeah, you can fit in, bro. It's whatever. Like you go to certain countries, bro. They not fucking. You go to Russia, you gonna know you black.
They gonna look at you like, what the fuck wrong?
Ain't no
but that's why I say,
acceptance.
That's why I say it's certain countries out here that fuck with black people. Like Panama.
Yeah.
Nigga, they fuck with us. Nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
They black. Nigga, they black, but they look like
us. Even in Puerto Rico, they look like us.
Bro, they culture, they food, amazing, bro. It's cheap and nice, bro. And that shit, like, they fuck with our culture, and it's like they fuck with they fuck with black people. I ain't gonna say they fuck with our culture.
There's a lot of people.
Like,
that ain't what I was getting at when I said, like, a lot of people fuck with the culture that we do have.
But that's not our like it's not deep though.
It's not. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to stand on. A lot of people fuck with it though. Like, they fuck with how we dress, rap music.
It's entertainment shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But we don't got no true art forms. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if our culture was deep, it would be like we know our culture is back behind like a natural resources
and shit like that.
We had gold or silver or something passed down to our folks.
Bro, we don't got that shit.
They made sure. That's why I said they made sure we didn't get that. That's why they didn't teach us about the people that was successful. We didn't learn that shit until we got out of school. They ain't put that in our book that we had Africans African or black men that was super dominant. They only told us about the ones that was in civil rights movement and
exactly
for our rights and shit. They never taught us about dominant, wealthy, like how they taught us about Bill Gates and
that shit. Not a part. Yeah, they let us know about that shit in the encyclopedia early. They not telling us that.
Yeah, they made sure that we didn't get that knowledge. That's why they can control us, so they can keep us in the box that they want us to be in. That's why I feel like they built a system way before us. And it like our culture was interrupted. That's why we have so much shit that they think is culture, but it's like at the end of the day, bless you.
Appreciate it. At the end of the day, it's just not. It's not true culture.
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not nothing that you can like. It's not nothing that you can. Like, you can't have a conversation with somebody that's from like Switzerland that been doing the same shit.
Like them folks can put you down on generations and years of the way they do shit. Oh, but this is how we pour our tea. This is how we make our medicine. This is what we use for certain scenarios. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like other motherfuckers though, they don't. I'm gonna serve it on cam. But yeah, he'll clip it out. He'll clip it out. I was making a good point. But no, I was just saying, like, you know, other cultures, that shit is different over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know more about, you know.
But if you go to different countries, you will see, like, this is a culture. Like, this is, like, that's how I was, like, saying, like, when I went to Bahamas, culture, like, they had their food, they had their language that they speak. They had their people, but they just had like.
It's not working.
It was just authentic.
Let me see. It's probably on a VPN. I'm trying to see why it don't work. The VPN probably got it fucking up. Nah, but yeah, I agree with all that though.
Nah,
sure.
But I wish we could.
Y'all done talking?
Nah, we still like.
Nah, we done.
Yeah.
We done for now.
Yeah,
we gotta come up with a new subject.
Tricking.
Nah, let's talk about.
Yeah, that bitch. I got that whole thing, so this is gonna be.